Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. So this is the show we've been waiting for quite some time because, truth be told, we could call it like 6-7 years in the making because we have a stone that's going to premiere in just a little bit that we have never brought you before. So we're really looking forward to that. It's one of the world's most rare, the most unusual, and we've been giving you little hints throughout the week, kind of little grains of sand, if you will. So that might be a little hint in and of itself, but we have something very special coming up today. We'll kick it off in just about a half an hour or so we won't make you wait too long. But we've got an amazing show other than our brand new premiere, because that's going to be fairly quick. We've only got a couple of items. I mean, I can hold in my hand everything that we have for you in this super ultra rare and beautiful stone. So we're going to see that coming up in a little bit, but we also have a lot more brand new. The necklace I'm wearing is brand new. I just threw it on, so give me a second to get all adjusted here, but that's brand new. It's kind of like a take on the Wonder necklace that we have for you, which is, you can see a lot more gold already. I know you can see that from a distance away, so that's going to be a lot of fun. That's coming up. Kind of pairs back to our Wonder rings, and then we also have, there is a brand new charm ring we have here as well. It's going to be the charm ring that actually is going to feature a larger diamond than we've ever had, because we have a 50-point diamond. So if you really want to get into those, you know, a fun ring, but still a really high quality, important diamond, we have that for you as well. Not to mention, this is, my tanzanite lovers, you are in for a mega treat today. We have one of my favorites. I mean, it's a bold ring for sure. It's almost 8 carats in tanzanite, but it's the way it's set. It's got 9 individual rows. You might have seen this before. It's kind of like a take on cigar band meets bridge style meets beautiful tanzanite in a bold cocktail ring all at one time. And that's going to be coming up, and big value coming your way. Had it before. Had a really excellent value, but we got to bring it down a little bit today for our big Saturday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've got some wheels. We've got a brand new bracelet. We even have a, the bracelet that we're going to bring you is very a la DBTY, but very large stones. So there's the theme to the day. It's large diamonds all the way throughout. So if you have requests, I've already been getting some requests, or at least some questions and inquiries about pieces from just last evening. So if you have any of those or need to see anything from last night, let me know. The pieces are right off to my right, so we can grab those easily, show them to you. We'd love to do that. Also have, again, just some really fabulous brand new and some markdowns on pieces that have been here a little bit. So it's a nice mix, plus our premiere just a few minutes away. So stick around, because if you're a collector of rare stones, but maybe if you just like beautiful stones too, this one's going to fit the bill on all fronts. So get ready for that coming up. I've never had the pleasure of presenting a stone like this before. And I think we all know, like a lot of you, that, you know, if we've been shopping together for like 2 decades or a decade, we brought you a lot of rare stones. So the fact that this has never been with me on the air or ever here at TVON really tells you something. So that's going to be coming up. And then we're going to start with something to really brighten your morning, or if it's afternoon, give you a little blue sky. I know there's some storms going on, so take a look at this. This is really cool. This is a blue zircon. What do you think? A bright as can be electric blue color from item number 8394, and it's a brand new one today. We love our zircons, but they're really kind of like every single source tends to produce or produced a different color, and we're really excited to have this one because it's got that bright electric blue color that we love, but it also is a great mounting. A designer mounting that's right now in the white gold. You can change it if you want to. It is a 4 carat 37 Cambodian blue zircon. We like that. Also has that rope texture, very designer element there to the sides, and that's a split shank. And then you've got the halo around it, because what would a TVON ring be without diamonds? So we're going to throw in a 34-point diamond halo around it, give you all the courtesy of changing the gold if you want to. So that's nice. If you'd prefer the yellow gold, no problem. You prefer rose gold, no problem. Yes. The pod? Yes, it is. I think so. So I've got it here. I've got it right. Actually, here it is. 110, unheated, AIG cert. Yep. We can show that again for you as well. So, yep, that's here. Remember 1888 on that one, so we'll show that. So already, again, requests from last evening. Get them in now. This one I'm going to go ahead and blow out because we've got to start off right. And do you need to say it again? Oh, okay. Show it. Oh, that's good. Who's that recorded the show and then caught up this morning? I know I had a lot of those emails this morning. Oh, I fell asleep. I missed the show. I started to watch and then I missed it. So that's okay. So just let me know if you've got, anything you need to see, because there were a lot of special pieces here last night, and you never know if your favorite is still here and available. So give me a call. Just like our new Padparadscha owner has done. So that's a great idea there. And here we go. We're going to blow this out for a $29.99 ring to be this low. Get ready, because watch how beautiful. And this is clean. You know, you get the double refraction, which we love. It splits the light into two. So you get a lot of spark from that stone. It's almost like a Caribbean blue, right? Kind of like Caribbean waters. Another hint as to what's coming up. I had a guess. It was a good guess, Tony. I had a guess from Phyllis this morning. She had emailed me this morning. She thought she kind of took one of my hints last night. And she was on the right track, because I even said maybe it's not like from this earth, but actually I probably should clarify that, 'cause she guessed something from outer space, which was a good guess. But I meant not of the land of the earth. So there's another hint. So it actually is of this earth, but not of the actual land. So we'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. But this zircon is going to be, she had a good guess though. It was really good. She's sending me all these articles. She's like, oh, I think I know what it is. I'm going, yep, that's not it. But it'd be fun. So I think you're going to enjoy what we have coming up. But this zircon going out right now, very first call, we'll make it $9.99 instead. And that's going to be that fiery, bright, electric blue we love. I mean, it's kind of like looking at a really, really top quality Paraiba, if you've ever seen one of those in like a true Windex blue. Very similar kind of color here that you get. Good morning. How are you? You look happy today. You ready to start the day? You've been up all day. Oh, well, welcome to my world. Hello. That's good. That's good. That's what we do here. You know, that quick turnaround, it's best to just, right, Joy? She can vouch for that. She said she had a little sleep-in issue today. It was like, yep, just do like I do and never go to sleep. Then you won't oversleep. That's how you pull off the Friday, Saturday morning thing, right? Antonio fills me on that. He's like, yeah, I get that. So it's $9.99 if you like the zircon, and then we will show, let me just flash that Padparadscha. We'll find out who got that Padparadscha from last evening. It's a beautiful stone. There's the, not to make anyone super jelly here, but that's that really special orangey pink Padparadscha with the pink diamonds. So that is now spoken for as well. So congrats on that one, $84.94. And this zircon, change the gold color if you'd like to. $9.99, great value, and we'll move on in 30 seconds. So Joyce, who got that one? Can I thank them? Hi, Richard. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. All right. So coming up, we're just a few minutes. You guys think it's too early in like the bottom of the hour? Should we wait for everybody to get here? Are we all good at the? I figure, you know, a lot of our viewers are, you know, a little bit later time zone than we are, so maybe they're raring to go on the big premiere. So, you know, hopefully in the next couple of minutes, yep, we'll all be ready to showcase that rarity that we are bringing for the very first time. So speaking of rarity, look at this cool ring. This one is fabulous. We're going to talk opal here, and it's item number 8741. Let me know who's got the zircon, because that should be long gone. And here is, wow, this is cool. So I told you we have some brand new, and I mean brand new, like never seen these two stones together really before. I mean, that is cool. Item number 8741 is a one-of-a-kind, huge Ethiopian opal. Now, this has that really interesting base color, and sometimes we've seen a couple that have kind of a red-brown base. This is more like an orangey kind of base color, and we opted to go with these stunning rubies around it. But this is a perfect example and illustration of how opals look bigger than they weigh, because it's a 4 karat 46, but it does face up a lot bigger than that. Way do you see it on my hand? Then it also has, no, Mary, that's not it. That's a really good guess. I'm not sure if that's a real, are you being funny, Mary? Because I've not heard that. No, that's not it. We've got some guesses as to the new stone. Yes. Who was it? Joni got 2 rings, and she got them early, and she loves them. Thank you. Thanks, Joni. Who did I hear from today already? Because I got to be real with you guys. There was a snafu on the freeway today, big snafu. So I didn't get to respond to the emails this morning yet, but Susan, I did read your email. Yes, thank you. She got her Wonder Rings already. She said how quickly they came. She pointed that out, and she said, I love them. So thank you, and they look beautiful on you. So thank you, Susan, so much. Glad you're enjoying your Wonder Rings. Yes, Jalen? Hi. Oh, she took a guess too? What's her guess? You don't even know her guess. Jalen, you forgot what she said? Was it black coral, you said? What was her guess? Hey, Sandra, he forgot your guess already. You may need to let me know. What did you think it was? Have you thought of it? Either way, that's not it. I can tell you that's not. Even though I'm not getting the exact guess, I can tell you that's not it. But thank you, Sandra. Hi, glad you're with us today. Everyone's excited about this debut. No one's more excited than me. So here we go with this opal and rubies at 96 points, 29 points in the diamonds. Look what we did, a bigger diamond, round brilliant on each side there. Lovely. And we have one, and so we'll blow this one out. Just totally unique. And I like the combinations that we see here with those really special, birthstones where you've got, the opal, which of course is October, the, diamond for April, the July, ruby. I'm just thinking ahead, like that could be cool if that would mean something or have some significance, but let's take a look more importantly on the hand, because does that look like a 446 stone to you? That's what kind of is so unique about opals. They do have that, that less dense, water-based component, so tend to look a lot bigger than they even weigh, and that's a really good example. And we've got a $49.99 piece. It does stay in the yellow gold with this designer combination, but it is so going lower than $49.99. We got some big values to get on the move here today. So instead of even close to $49.99 or anywhere near that, we're actually going to do quite a bit different here. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's not $49, $39, $29. Let's just blow it out. $19.99. How does that sound? For all that gem weight and impeccably matched Burma ruby rounds. That's always more unique to see. You don't see a lot of diamond cut rubies out there, but certainly a good one right now. So $19.99, and that's really special. No, Mary, that's not it, but that's another interesting guess. That's a beautiful stone, but nope, that's not it. That's not it either. So we haven't had the right guess yet, but it's really exciting. You may have seen them before somewhere else. We've just never had them. I've never presented them, so it's going to be a lot of fun, but just a few minutes away, about 20 minutes from now. Let's show you this. Yes. Yes. Do I have them? Actually, I think they're in the back, so we can bring them out. The 96 from last night. Yes, I've got them available to show. We just need to go get them, so no problem there. We'll bring those out. 96-point diamond hoops. We'll bring those on out for you. Let's take a look at our next ring, and this is going to be that morganite. And look what we did here. So pretty. It's so feminine. The detail of this one, how well it does. Now, this is really important too, because those are pink diamonds, and there are two different sizes of round brilliant pink diamonds throughout this ring, creating this halo. Item number is 8476, another new one for you. So we're starting off with 3 brand new items for you, and there's a lot of brand new throughout the show. So stay with us, not to mention that gorgeous necklace that I'm wearing, which is a lot of fun. Very, it's a strong statement kind of necklace, but easy to wear at the same time. So always appreciative of designs like that. But also, here's our pink, true pure pink. This is not a peachy pink or an orangey pink. This is a true pure pink morganite stone that you have here, but it also is, well, check this out, 578, 25 points in pink diamonds, which, we can't dismiss. We can't just think like, oh, another pink diamond now. This is really important to see. 2 different varieties, yet they all match, meaning you've got the 2 different sizes of the pink diamonds, and the fact it's in the rose gold really highlights their color. But notice how they're a beautiful match. I'll talk about this sometimes. When you get a true pink morganite, instead of, as opposed to the other stones that have more of that peachy, orangey tone, well, those are special too. Those are beautiful as well, don't get me wrong. But this, I always talk about the fact that it's a real look of a pink diamond, and here we're proving it with the pink diamonds on the sides there. So all the way around it looks amazing, and we're so thrilled to bring it to you. And yes, it's going to be a wild moment here for our lovers of the collection grade pink morganite. Only one in the rose gold only, because that, given that it's got the pink diamonds, the best way to show that off, and yeah, it's going to be a lot better than you can even imagine. $39.99, but we're starting off right here, and everyone's gearing up for that big premiere. I've done a number of premieres in my day, and I know everyone likes to wait and doesn't like to necessarily get into the shopping until you see the premiere. Well, these values are going to be irresistible, so that if you see it and love it, pick it up, because the value is so right. We're going to make this a lot less than $39.29 or even $19.99 for this very large. That's got to be our largest right now. I know the other one we had the other day was about a 6 carat. I remember you sold it immediately that first couple of seconds it was on the air. So this now stands as our largest pink morganite that you have. Really beautifully done. Loving the pink diamonds with it. Just so ultra feminine, but still keeping it classic here. And believe it or not, that's not even $19.99 or $18 or $17 or $16 or $15.99. This is how we make really cool brand new items super affordable for you, and get something collectible for your own to really enjoy and love, and get it for only $1,499 instead. And that makes a lot of sense. So we're working on the hoops for that request, so they're on their way out. I assume they're on their way out. They're on their way out on the hoops. Okay, great. Thank you. So $14.99 on this one. And then we've still got that opal and the blue zircon if you'd like it. And our debut kicks off in 15 and a half minutes, but who's counting? I do have a new Padparadscha. If you missed out on that one from last night already, we've got a really pretty stone. This one is beautiful too. Oh, these are the best. I mean, look to Madagascar for some of those really high-end Padparadschas is what we're seeing lately. It's just some really hand-selected, important Madagascar variety stones. And hi, Laura, thanks for joining. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. All right, so we've got, thanks, Laura. Thanks, Laura, for being with us tonight. Love that. So here we go. Tonight, today, forgive me. Let's go to our Padparadscha because you know this is going to be good. It's item number 8456. And this is a small, we're going to take a look at a larger stone here at 1 carat 32. Wow, look at this gem. Oh my, again, it's happening where we're seeing that ultimate saturation, not just about the pink and the orange. There's so many elements that have to come together to really make the perfect Padparadscha sapphire. This has it all. 8456 is the number, also an AIG certified stone. So perfect if you missed out on that last emerald cut that we flashed from last night, but this is the 132. It also is unheated, untreated. Here we go again with that rarity, and you would expect, especially if you know these deeper saturations, you expect those to have a little bit of help or a little bit of heating to go with them. Not this one. This is 74 points in the diamond weight as well. Classic mounting. This used to be, I mean, I had 2 signature mountings always, thank you. And this was always one of them. And I just love, we're going to even come in closer because I want you to see even that saturation level where it gets really intense at the tip of the pear shape, the base of the pear shape. You've got these bright white diamonds, looks amazing in the white gold, but you can change that if you'd like. Here's a look at the cert. Tony will start with the photograph, which is right there, Madagascar origin. And then this is really important because a couple of things, actually it looks like here, so I've got unheated on the bag. This shows heat, I think, is that what, yeah, because usually that's where it says unheated. So we'll cancel the unheated part because, see, never, ever believe the bags. Go to the cert. Cert is why certs are important. They tell you everything you need to know. But I love that they called it orange pink sunset. That's, yeah, for real. We were talking about this last night. When you see more of those, not just pinky tones, but a lot more of the orange, that's important. So 9 on the Mohs scale. Of course, you've got your basically a 6 by 9 almost, if we're rounding up, carat 32. And this Padparadscha will make it even more affordable for you, okay? So we'll just really take it down to the lowest level. You get the cert with it, of course. Let me try it on. Change the gold if you want to. Looks like a teeny little size, but we'll try it on anyways. And it's a beautiful piece when you look at the color from a distance away. So that's what you get with that pink and orange. You really see it's not a pink sapphire. Nobody's going to mistake it for that. It's not an orange sapphire because there are those 2 varieties out there. And instead of our $29.99 price, been really doing a number on the discounts here for these Padparadschas lately, and that is truly a remarkable color to get. Very saturated, highly unusual, not even $19.99. As a matter of fact, let's take it even lower, and you are getting one of our bigger stones that we've had of late. A great look. It just glows. There's almost like a neon property about this in that if you had a little lesser light, it would almost glow even further and even more. It's not $1,999 either. Let's blow it out real quick. And this is what we do. Saturdays are made for shopping. Every day, if it ends in the word D-A-Y, in my mind, it's made for shopping. But this is one of those great days that we have for you to get in on some really special opportunities where this is not 19, not even 18, not even $17.99. It's a big stone at almost a carat and a third, and we'll do it for $1,699 only for this Padparadscha, and we'll see who's got it because that is already getting a lot of interest, as it should, as it well should for that kind of saturation level and that unique, again, orange-pink variety that is so beautifully done. There's 1,000,001 varieties of Padparadscha. When you find them, they're usually more pastel, if anything, and certainly more overwhelming pink. Let's get to those hoops. Who was the request for the hoops? Do you know, Allison? Who was it? Okay, I wasn't hearing you, but. Oh my goodness, okay. So we've got the hoops coming up. Let's take a look at 368 on the way here for you. These are the hoops from last evening. Look at how pretty. The triple stack style, of course, they're actually laying flat on their east to west right now. They're gonna be in north-south. Beautiful 1/2-inch hoop, 96 points in diamonds on 368, and this is white, yellow, rose gold. So luckily, we've got a little bit more quantity here. I want to show these to you together so you can see how lovely they are. Actually, they don't sit evenly, so I'll just show them here together. Just know that that background is going to be a little unfocused. But it's 96 points in diamonds, and what makes this so remarkable is that triple row. So it gives you a little more width to your 1/2-inch hoop, so it gives you a little more drama because a 1/2 inch is, you know, one of the smaller size hoops, although I do have the 1/4 inchers here today. They came out. They rarely come out to play. We've got the 1/4 inch, which is like that true huggy, which is made for stacking, layering, second piercings, third piercings, on it, so on and so forth. But this is that 96 point diamond weight, so just under a carat, but a really strong value. White, yellow, or rose, that is up for you to decide. There's a hinge at the base, and that's just gonna pop right up and just lock. So you have no issue with worrying about extra backings. None of that. We'll show them to you from a distance and on the ear and all that. But they really are specialty because you see there, I was pointing out last night, there's got this, you know, incredible kind of finish where there's a shared prong design. So you're not putting 4 prongs around every diamond, and so it really allows for the shape of the round brilliants and their size to show off so well. Here's that measurement for you, which they are. I always talk about there's a little bit, tiny bit longer, but that's because the post is where it's a 1/2 inch. But obviously the diamonds are designed to go a little bit higher than that, just to be that, it's a little detail that goes a long way as far as the look on the ear, because you want it to actually, go over your piercing. You don't want to see, when you put an earring in, ideally, if it's designed really well, you don't want to see the piercing. So that's an artful way to design an earring where you have the diamonds extend a little further up higher than the post itself, so you never see the piercing at all. And that's a 96-point diamond weight, perfect for everyday wear still. I mean, don't think because it's a triple row that it's going to be, too dressy. I think it really works for every single day. And we're going to make it a very, very cool value. They were supposed to be that $14.99. We did a lot better for you. It's not even $14. They're not even $9.99, which is amazing considering that there are so many bigger diamonds here. That's kind of the unique part. I mean, this is not a pave hoop. This is a lot more intricate and unusual to see. So we're thrilled to bring it to you, but it's going to be, and we'll take a quick look at them on here as well. Yes, Jalen. Yes, Deborah. She got the which ring? Okay. I can't hear you, Jalen, with your hand in your mouth like that, but what did you say? Yes. Wonderful. And she just picked it up now? Oh, good. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. And who was it again? Deborah. Thanks, Deborah. There are the earrings on, by the way. Let's take a look up close. Deborah, thank you. She got the ruby, and I'm trying to think, the oval ruby. I know which one she got. The Carat 02 in that beautiful design, that big 79-point diamond ring, right? Yes. Oh, right, Deborah, thank you. And she said also that everything she's received from us is really beautiful. So thank you, Deborah. Appreciate that very, very much. Let's talk. Yes. Go ahead. Guess the new stone. What? No. That's not it either, but that's a good guess. We've never had much of that. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Glad we could bring them out for you. Okay, so thank you to Deborah. Thank you so much. All right, so let's move on. We've got a last look. Those are by request. Actually, they're $888. Did you tell her that? Jalen and also Spencer. Spencer, hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You popped in. All right, nice to have you. Okay, so yes. Oh, she didn't get the 102? Which one did she get? It was the 102? Huh? Right, this earring is $888. Yeah, it's okay, Jalen. We call it Hangover Saturday for that reason. It's okay. Don't feel bad. But I'm talking about the ruby. That was the 102. Yeah. The earrings are $888. I know we're talking about like 3 things at one time. That's kind of the job. But thank you so much. I know. I've got her ring, and I don't know, did she need to see it at all, or is she good? Okay, sounds good. Well, if you need to see it, Deborah, let me know. I do have it right here in my hand. So the 102 from last night. And remember, it's 2-tone. So I don't know if you mentioned that to her, but we could change it. So if she needed anything besides 2-tone, that's A-okay as well. These hoops are very popular at $888, so a huge value there for just about a carat in diamonds. And then we're going to move right along. We are about 7 minutes away from our premiere, yay, and nobody's guessed it yet. And it's definitely, it's up there in rarity, and it's really, really special. Should I give another hint? Well, we talked about the Caribbean, so we're going to take you to the Caribbean today. We're going to talk about truly one of the rarest in the world. We're going to talk about a great color. Going to talk about something that actually it's an organic stone, and that helps you out a little bit. Yes, we know what that means, so really, really cool. And they usually find it, here's another good hint. They usually find it when they're actually harvesting for food. So that's just another hint for you. Yeah, when they're harvesting a very important delicacy that is very popular in the Caribbean and the U.S. And yeah, so we'll, give that a little food for thought there. And thank you again to Deborah. Thank you, everybody, on the earrings. You got the earrings too? All right, so who was that? Thank you so much. All right, so we'll keep on moving. Don't forget the big Padparadscha here. And I do want to show you this. So we have a couple moments till our premiere kicks off, and we have a very, very special, I've got to show this to you. It's a big diamond ring. We haven't had these designs in quite some time, but when we did, they never, ever stuck around. And I know those earrings are popular, so keep calling, but look at this. Wow. This one is wild. A big cigar band style with so much gold. It's got pink diamonds, though, and white diamonds as well. And look at all the major sizes and the fancy cuts that you have, all of that happening here. 8713 is the number. This is truly remarkable designer material here. And It's that wider band ring, but sits so easily and low profile in the hand, so it's really easy to wear. It's 8713. There's a carat 36 just in all these square cut diamonds. So that's the first thing. And then every single one of them's bezel set, and then they're kind of, I would say puzzle piece, but they're meant to look a little bit scattered and random so that there's open work behind it. And still with all that open work, they've managed to put an undergallery and a decorative one at that. And then managed to give you two-tone gold so that, yes, those pink diamonds. Okay, guys, sorry guys, I can't show this right now because it says there's 26 points in pink diamonds. That is clearly not 26 points in pink diamonds. So let's scrap that for a moment. Let's get the correct carat weight because that's not 26 points in diamonds. That's a little different. So Tony, we'll just forget about the information. We'll just show you something else really, really quickly because that one we got to reconfigure. So yeah, that's not going to be, I usually catch those before I go in there, but again, today, a little different. One more time on the morganite, because a lot of people are asking about that. Remember that morganite with pink diamonds is only $14.99 if you like that morganite, and a specialty piece there, no doubt. Also our Padparadscha. So keep calling. I know the hoops are still going out the door like mad, so definitely grab those hoops while they're here, and then we'll show you. Joyce, you want to take a look at that? Yeah, exactly, because we got to figure that one out. That's and we could check all the carat weights there. It's probably the best idea. Thank you. Okay, so coming up, and again, we'll show you, there's the morganite, which is 8476. That's the 578. It's a very large pink morganite with pink diamonds around it for under $1,500 and a truly rare stone out of the barrel family to enjoy, and that's a beauty. So any other questions, requests? Yeah. Go ahead, take a guess, Nadine. I've gotten a lot of hints now. Huh? Nope. Larimar? That's not that exotic. I mean, we've never had it, but it's not that exotic. But that's a good guess, Nadine. Yes? She has a guess, number two? Huh? Nope. Well, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Sandy, she is a gem shark. She knows. She knows. We're getting very close. So Sandy, stick around. We're about 3 minutes away from keeping you out of suspense and bringing it on out. So we'll help you there. Okay, so I had to show that morganite again. Guys, take a look at this necklace that's coming up in a little bit. We have this beautiful necklace on the way that is so striking. It's that V-shape designer necklace that we love right there, and that's gonna have the diamonds and the gold, so it gives you a lot of mirror finishing, and then you have the diamonds right above it. What a great piece that is, and that's gonna be available in all 3 gold colors for you, so that's on the way. If you wanted a closer look, this is all mirror finished, and it's got the diamonds inlaid right in between, so we'll take a quick look at our fabulous morganite one more time. And what'd you pick up? Hoop earrings? Oh, what was that guess? That's another Larimar guess? Who was that? I've given you too many hints, haven't I? I've given you way too many hints now. Yep, we'll talk about it. Well, we have it. And I know it's really, really, when it's been on television, I'm well aware, it's been many, many, many tens of thousands of dollars. Of course, this is TVON. We'll bring you a great value. So stick around, just a few minutes away from our premiere. I'm so bad at keeping secrets. But it's fun to guess, right? And it's fun to start, letting the hints kind of marinate and think about what it is. So let me know on this morganite, and I'm going to have time for one more item. And speaking of rubies, did want to bring this one out today because we have one of our largest. I know lately I've shown you a couple of 2 carats. I do want to show you my largest, and it's a 3 carat 22. And it is Burma, and it is massive. And then we do, yeah, exactly. This is the hottest ruby, and look at that color saturation. 4737 is the number. Just want to let you know it's here. There's a huge markdown on this one, so I really was excited to bring it out today. And 4737 for a 322 private collection, but it also has a carat 31 in diamonds, and it's in the solid yellow gold. It's as is, but that is really important ruby. Take a good look at the tour here because we're going to take you around the way. And yes, you're going to need to size up. I mean, I know we're concerned right now about just bringing the value, but there's that wider gold band you have, the finishing on the inside, the wider sides to the ring, still the glow. I mean, in a 322, and you still have clarity that's allowing for that incredible glow. That's impressive. And we only have this one, and so if you've been waiting on a 3 carat plus, very, very few, very, very, very few of the 3 carats have ever been here, guys. This is a moment to take advantage of something very special and it is a huge markdown, and we're going to try it on for you as well. The morganite's verifying right now, the Padparadscha verifying. We still have hoops going out the door, so take them all. But this one is exceedingly special because it is the chromium in this stone that really prevents us from ever getting large sizes. This one does, of course, bring us one of the larger that we've ever had for you. And take a look at this on to give you an idea here. This is why you want to size up, because that's a 6, but you can see not quite going, you know, all the way up. That's, you saw that wide band stays that same width all the way around. So be sure and just go up a half a size for comfort, because we still want to give you all that gold, but we want to make sure that you're not running around to your own jeweler to go pay extra money to get it sized. We want to just get it right the first time. So I always point out when you need to go up a little bit in size, but it's the value here that is going to absolutely leave you, I think, shocked and stunned, but also very elated if you love a ruby that is of a bigger size. And it is so not going to be, well, this one was supposed to be $99.99. Forget about that. We're going to do a much better value here. It's just one of those specialty pieces we don't see a lot of. We get very few rubies at all because we're really just selective. We have to take them all out of the private collection anyways, because you can't even import them anymore. There have been sanctions and all kinds of, you know, major sanctions against importing them into our country. You can't, you know, do the import-export like we used to be able to do, and that's really been the case, really more or less, you know, the vast majority since 2008. So we have not seen bigger rubies at all. This one's not even 9,000 or 8,000. We got a special deal for you on the Saturday just to make sure that a really ideal ruby can find its home. And again, look at the inside of the mounting all the way around. Look at the great finishing it gives you, and then all that color. I'm just going to flip it around here for you, and then you can see all that beautiful. Hold on, I keep seeing that little smudge, and then it disappears. So I want to make sure it's all cleaned up for you. And then we're going to make it even better than 8,000, 7,000, or even $69.99. It's not even $5,999. How about this? 322 mega stone, their specialty. It's right up there in rarity because of the size, with some of the rarest out there. They don't call it the king of all gems for nothing. Burma ruby's the best. There's a lot of other sources of ruby the world over. None of them have the color that Burma does. This is not even $59.99 for 322, and then the extra diamonds. Of course, those are free. We're going to make it $5,888 to the very first caller. That is our huge blowout on our largest ruby here. There's not a larger one, so this is the one to own, because we had that. Remember when we had the 350 one the other day? And I've had so many people asking for that, and of course it sold immediately. So don't have any opportunities to bring that on back, but we are about to debut something very exciting, and we have something for, I hope, everybody in this small collection, because I know not everybody's going to, you know, we never have like hundreds of these new stones, but we are going to have some really important values for you and bring you the best values that I believe have ever been on television. So if you really are serious collectors or just loving beautiful, beautiful, unique stones, we've got a great way to try one here coming up, and we're going to get into it right about now. So we'll give that 30 seconds, and then we're on our way to our premiere here to kick us off on this Saturday and to continue to get requests. Mary's got another request. No, that's not it either. Another guess. And that's not, yes, you got another guess? Uh-huh. That one, you know what? I probably would on that one. I don't know. Is she right between sizes? Let me grab that and see where it is right now. Yeah, I would go up just a little bit on that one. Just about a half a size is going to be perfect for you. Yes, absolutely. That's a great question. All right, so we presented that last night, so she may have missed that presentation. All right, so here we go, $58.88. Let's talk new stones coming up, because we've got something that we have not brought for you. You can't even really, and the reason, part of the really important reason why you don't see a lot of these, and you can't blame us for not getting them, because they're really not really allowed to bring in the country, okay? But we did not bring them in recently. This is all from a private collection. They've been kind of hanging out at a museum. So we have just really released them now. We decided, let's make some jewelry. These stones have been loose in the private collection of ownership for some time, and we're really excited to bring it to you, because they are finally now, everyone, handcrafted lovingly into great designs that are really custom, because this is a unique stone in a lot of different ways. It's one of the rarest in the world, but it also happens to be a stone that you really can't just drop into a mounting, because it doesn't have a set calibrated millimeter size. So you really have to be very conscious, and in this case we had to handcraft and customize all these different mountings around it. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is something we've never brought to you on TVON's air, and we're really excited to have it because this is only about the best quality out there, the best material out there, and we're really thrilled to bring it to you because we're about to show you something out of the Caribbean. It only comes from the Caribbean. Now, truth be told, there was a little bit off the coast of Florida for some time. They have completely banished any kind of harvesting or any kind of cultivating of that stone. It is completely against the law. So really, it needs warm waters to form. And what we're going to talk about is the rare, and we're talking about one of the most super rare in the world, conch pearls. They only come out of one region, and that is the Caribbean, because they need that warm water. And of course, if you're going conch pearl, this is actually something that's harvested from the conch shell, which of course they find it because you know that big shell, that big spiral, it's very large and it's got all the spirals and it's got that beautiful pink interior. Well, this is not as simple as just mining a pearl. As a matter of fact, it's not even technically a pearl. We'll talk about that. But this is actually a stone that is coming from those different the different shells that are the queen conchs, of course. And this is a type of mollusk, but it is more what we would consider, in layman's terms, a shell. And when they find it, they don't just go looking for the pearls. They're really tough to get anyways. We'll talk about the numbers, but this is actually found when they're actually getting the meat out of the pearl, because this is a delicacy in the Caribbean, in the US, and really different parts across the world, where this is a material that's actually, it's a sea snail. So when they're harvesting the meat that's edible, and edible raw, like in salads and things, it's something that they will randomly find a pearl, this pink conch pearl. Sometimes they're brown. We're going to show you the rare pink variety that have this wave-like structure called the flame. And we also have something here that is really, really unique, because guess what the numbers are? And this is why you just don't see them anywhere very frequently, because think about this for a second. When they're doing the harvesting of these pearls that are found in the ocean, in the warm waters of the Caribbean, we're talking about they might bring up shells at 200 at a time. However, you could still go 200 at a time and not find one of these pearls, because think about this. There is only one found for every 10 to 15,000 shells. One per every 10 to 15,000 on average. Out of those pearls that are found, one in every 10 to 15,000, only 10% of those are of gem quality. That is, now I'm not a mathematician, so I'm not going to get into the percentages, but that is extreme rarity when we're talking about a stone that is naturally formed. And usually, as we know with pearls, pearls come from a mollusk, and we know that the mollusk is actually usually what? An irritant is actually injected into a pearl if they're cultured. If it's a natural pearl, like a South Sea pearl, there's usually an irritant, which is usually a grain of sand. Well, in the case, this is a large shell, and they're very difficult to find the pearls, because in a mollusk, think about the traditional clams and the traditional oysters, you just open them up. They're a bifold mollusk, so they open them up and it's right there. They're smaller. There's not a lot of places for a pearl to hide. It's a lot more difficult to even find these pearls, because you have all that spiral structure of the queen conch, which is very different. And then, of course, you usually end up, we can go through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands and not find anything in the way of this rare pink conch pearl. So we're really excited to bring these. You've got gem quality material here. We would never bring you anything that's not gem quality, and that's where, usually going back to the irritant, when these are actually in the ocean, what usually is an irritant, instead of a grain of sand, it's usually a piece of broken shell that then causes this to actually form, but it's not nacre. It's not even nacre in the traditional pearl form. You actually have something that's more of that calcite. So you've got calcareous, so it's really important. So keep that in mind. So this is kind of found in a more random way. They find it when they're looking for other things, which is the meat, that sea snail, and then only one in 10 to 15,000. So we're going to show you a few. I've got everything as large as a 4-carat/05, which we'll start with, because that's something you have to see, set in platinum, museum level, and then we've got some for everybody coming up. Just a little selection here, but I'm going to work our way down a little bit. We'll show you some of our finest. This is really, truly rare, and it's beautiful to boot, and it's really specialty. So we've created some really unique designs, and really thrilled to bring them to you. And keep in mind, there's been a lot of also overfishing done lately in pursuit of these rare conch pearls. So like a lot of things in Mother Nature and a lot of organic stones, there's not a lot out there left. It is dwindling. What's available is very, very limited going forward. We don't expect, it's always been rare, as we just discussed, but we don't expect to see many more going forward. So it's a good time to get them. and they're really valuable. I know when people have them, they're usually in museums, as these have been, but really important to remember that they go for insane amounts of money because of their exclusivity. We're going to bring you some great values because that is true to our nature at TVON. So let me just show you a couple of show pieces here to start, like this platinum. This is my largest. It's a 4 carat. So come on in, and if you've never seen this before, you're in for a treat because it's really unique. Take a look at this, and there we're going to see a little bit now that you can actually see how pretty they are. And usually they're oval, so this is not like a round pearl either, because again, it's not even technically a pearl. We still call them that, but because it's not nacre that forms them around a nucleus, it's a little different. So you still call them conch pearls, but they are really, really unique. And they're going to have, all of the ones we're going to bring you are this pinky color, which is super rare. But if you see that little bit of kind of like a wave-like structure, that's that striation we look for that's called the flame of a pink conch pearl. So really cool to think about. Those different patterns are really, really important to the stone, and that's our 4 carat 05. So this is 8705. Just want to show you, this is kind of that showpiece here for the ultimate collector, which is going to bring you a 405. We do have carat weights on these because again, they're not round. They're usually oval in shape. They're kind of like, again, we're talking about, we don't cut them. This is how they're found in nature. And we're talking about a 405 with a carat 10, and this one's in platinum. And that is just really the way. This is our largest, just to let you know. I'll kind of work our way down, show you a few in 14K and 18 karat after this, but this is the only one we have in platinum for you. Really important piece, and if you'd like it, because they are just, you can't put a price tag on them usually. That's how rare they are. They're specialty, they're unique. Again, from nature, we're talking about organic stones here as well. Come from, again, that big mollusk, that queen conch. And really just, when you talk about scarcity, guys, think about that. And somebody who's really good at math is going to have to let me know if there's 1 in every 15,000 and 10% of that is gem quality, you're going to have to let me know what that actual percentage pans out to be. And Tony, you brought me a picture. Thank you. I meant to do that, but he knows I was like stuck on a stop freeway for a while. So here it is. This is what, if you're thinking and you've got the image in your head, that's it. That's the queen conch right there. So that's what we look for, and really only found, only again in the Caribbean. Needs really warm waters. Usually that shell, there'll be a little bit of broken shell from the environment, from the waters, and then that'll come in. You can see, remember how those spiral? They'll spiral around and around. So they're very difficult to find. I mean, I would imagine sometimes maybe they go overlooked, because even if you take the meat out of that shell, out of that mollusk, you might not find the pearl, because there really just are a lot of that spiral kind of what would you call it, structure to the shell. So here's what we're going to do instead of, well, we got $29,999. We want to make this a value for you. VS Diamonds, of course, on all these, made by us, really beautiful. Look at this on the hand here as well. I mean, just a pleasure to bring you rarity like this. Here's what it looks like. Oh my goodness. And that is, you can see really truly that inside of that mollusk really does play back to the color here as well, because there are chocolate versions out there that have that brown color. This is really truly rare, and you're getting that flame-like structure to them. Everyone's going to have its own unique, just like we would see unique inclusions in a stone. These are like those unique little flame structures you see as well, but so good, so big. We put it in platinum, and it's not going to be $29,999. If anybody would like the ultimate collectible here, the 405. They drop after this to 2¼ carats, just so you know. So this is by far the largest, and don't worry, stick with me for about 10 minutes. We'll have something for everybody, but it's not going to be even $30,000. We're going to make this your easiest one to get in that size, because there's just very little out there ever that is of this kind of level. Let me zoom in a little tighter too, so you can see that flame structure we're talking about that is so unique to the stone. And it's not even going to be 30, it's not 20, and it's not even $15,000 for the 405, largest by far. We're going to make this really, really easy. It is only $12,999 for our 4 carat 05. Stunner of a rarity here. If you are just a collector and you want something that, yes, is stunning too, beautiful color, this is the way to go. So that's kind of it's the queen of the parcel here, of the collection, but it's also from the queen conch. So that is inappropriate. We would normally say the king stone of a collection. This I'm going to call the queen stone of the collection, considering they do come from that queen conch mollusk. So let's talk about our next one. It's a 2¼ carat. This one is a round, so very unique to find as well, because this is how they grow. Oh, look at this, really pretty, little softer color than our last one here, because they're all going to be a little different. Some have like a little salmon tone to them. This is item number 8421. We'll just rock through some of our bigger ones. Then, like I said, we've got a few stones for everybody here. This is the 2¼ perfect round, amazing. And it's also going to be 14K. We gave it that 162 diamond mounting which is kind of like the feel of a bridge, but actually the diamonds aren't going underneath anything. So it's got that center row that comes right up to the halo, then the 2 side rows, which looks like you stacked ring guards around it. And we've only got, of course, one of each of these. You're going to see a couple here. We even have a brooch coming up next, which is really cool. And this is going to be better than even, well, the $19,999. We obviously took the 4 carat lower than that. So I'll just make this one really simple and easy and take a look at it on. And if you want something ultimate collectible, I mean, the fact that, you know, a lot of us have been shopping together 2 decades and I've never been able to present this before to you, that is amazing. But look at that color. And there's something special about that round. We know that in cutting, we know it's wasteful, but this is even different because that's just, you know, kind of the luck of the draw that you ended up with a round by nature, because this is not something we're faceting or cutting. This is how it's actually derived. This is how it's found. So you've got even more specialty and rarity here, and it's not going to be $10,000. We're going to make it $79.99 on the big 2 1/4 carat round. We've got a couple more to show you in these bigger sizes. Actually, that's my last one over 2 carats. We're going to dip under 2 carats coming up now and bring you a few others. I do have one more platinum piece actually. So let me know, and then we can drop down. If you have a price range, let me know, but we're going to get to all of them. And look at this really cool brooch. This one is just, it's adorable. It's adorable, but it's also really, really special because it's rare. Look at this. We've got a really, really cute, look at this one. I mean, to think we wanted to get really creative here. Oh, love this, love this. This is just specialty in every way. And the item number here is 8709. This is 18 karat solid gold for our brooch. It is a diamond lizard. It's got a little bit of everything here. We've got that really cool oval conch pearl there. That's 154 is the carat weight. It has 3 points in that savarite. It's a savarite eye that you see, 2 of them there. The diamonds are 152. This is a brooch, so you can wear it any direction, east to west, north to south, or at a diagonal. And you'll have the freedom to choose, basically. Look at that. It's even finished on the inside. We finished the brooch. So really not something that's there for comfort, just about being well made. And we are all about the value here on this one, that brooch. Let me show you the size of it so you can see here. Length-wise, we're going to show you just a quick little measurement here. Actually, I'll just rotate it upwards for you so that'll be a little easier to measure here. And that's going to be, wow, we've got this one under 10,000 again, even with the savarites. And this really extreme diamond weight. You can see it's about 2.5 inches from top to bottom there. I love that it's holding, it's like, look what I found. It's holding that conch pearl. And what a find that is. What a find. Let's blow it out. $5,999 for the brooch. That's it. We've got a quick wheel coming up to finalize these beautiful conch pearls, just really unique and rare, and that's $59.99. We'll take a look at a couple more here. We've got a 143 round coming up, beautiful double halo, really keeping it classic. Let me know on that one. Here we go with our round. This is the round 8420, and then I know y'all want to see them and then kind of pick out once you see all of them. Well, here we go. This is, they're calling it a round. It's a little more like a roval. It's item number 8420, and that's the roval stone. It's actually a 143. That's a classic mounting too, isn't it great? The double halo, getting bigger diamonds on the sides there on the outside. It's a 137 diamond weight. We did add quite a few diamonds to most of these designs because obviously if you've got one of the rarest stones in the world, that's what you're gonna do. You wanna make sure it's set properly and, you know, really just attractive and looks great and all that. Well, this one, wow, what a blowout. White gold only here, great looking ring, and yet here it is on the hand. Such a beauty. This one is not going to be $10,000. It's so rare to get the rovals and the rounds, and we've touched on those already. How about this? Better than even $5,000. It's one only, as they all are. We'll do it for $4,999 for the 143 in that roval. It does really look like a round here from a distance away, doesn't it? And then you see it up close and you realize it's got that roval shape, which is really unique. 137 in diamond weight, incredible. White gold only, and then we've got, okay, you guys ready for the quick wheel here? And we can always go back because we've got a few more to show you. And we've got another one here that's a 104, and then we get into, if you want yellow gold, I only have one in the yellow gold here, and that's going to be right now. This is pretty. This is really well done. It's 18 karat yellow gold. Let's show this one for you as well. And this is that oval. Isn't that pretty? Because it's got the bigger diamonds around it and a few extra fancy shapes like a marquise and a pear shape, a couple around it. That'll be 8706, and this is the 112. And in the oval, and you can see that ever so soft kind of bit of the flame property there. It's a 112, 56 points in diamonds, and only one here. The only one in yellow gold. If you're a yellow gold lover, and it's amazing how really rich that looks in the yellow gold too. And that's it's an attractive combo. We are seeing generally white gold, but that's a really good look to see that combination together. Think about it. We've got one only. You know what? If you want this one, it sounds like we may have somebody thinking about it. 18 karat yellow gold. As it is here, we're going to do this one for $29.99. So really special with all those bigger diamonds, which is going to be your 56 points. But again, really cool. And look at how it kind of curves like that chevron shape overall. So it's very, very specialty. And let's try it. I'm actually, you know what? It's a little size right now. So I'm going to put it on as a pinky ring. And yes, this one is sold. Congratulations. And then I have one more here in platinum. So before we get to a little wheel where I'm going to show you some very similar designs, we're going to show you this one. Wow. Very, you can tell the platinum there, right? Little more of a kind of a richer color metal. And that's going to be item number 8702. So my last platinum piece. And it's platinum with a carat 12. And you also have, those are heart shapes with big white diamonds in between, in the center of each heart shape that goes around and around. 32 points in diamonds. Double split shank as well. This is gorgeous. This looks like a vintage piece to me. It looks like an estate piece. We don't do estate. We don't sell used jewelry, but that is a really cool kind of vintage inspired look. And then stick around because we have something for everybody coming up as promised. And we have 4 more to look at after this, but this is it. The Conch Pearl, the first time ever bringing it to you. And this one is going to be, wow, that one will do it for $29.99 as well. And that's got some of our, I would say, out of everything we're going to see, that's the deepest color. By far, that is the most pink. There's less of that salmon peachy tone and more of that really gorgeous, that's really rare to get that kind of pink color. Almost like, think like rhodochrosite almost in that color play. So you see the difference here? See that lighter color there? That's a pretty stone, but look at the color difference. Here's another one. That was our largest, but look at the color difference. Here's the other one. That was the round in that Great Mountain. Look at the color difference. So that's the deepest color that we're going to see here in any of the pearls here in the Conch Pearls. So congratulations if you get it. And then we're going to show you a quick little wheel that's meant to get everybody their choice of, but we're still going to keep them. Actually, are these all in wait a minute. Okay, so guys, we really made a little error here because the wheel coming up is going to have nothing but platinum. Wait a minute. Our best prices on the Conch Pearls, and they're all still, let's see, we've got most of them. One of them's over a carat, and the rest are just under. Get ready. So if you want one of the rarest stones in the world, this is where we can get you the most affordable options here. I'm going to set up 4 different pieces so you can easily choose. I cannot believe these are platinum for this kind of value. Wait a minute. So here we are, and that's, again, it's just deserving. These are really unique and rare. Here we've got some different colors for you, some different kind of mountings, more really everyday kind of styles as well. And we're going to do a quick wheel, which you know what that means. That means all 4 of these rings that we're setting up for you, and look at that, some great color on those too. All 4 are going to be the same price. It's also our most affordable. It's our big finale here. And we've got another one for you. And yes, all platinum. So our Queen Conch pearls in platinum at a tiny little price for what these are, because again, you don't get rarity like this. There are stones that are rare, like Paraibas and fancy colored diamonds, and they don't hold a candle to the rarity of this Queen Conch pearl. This is really, really unique. So this is where you've got to be on the phone lines, because if you have a favorite, and you probably do, from the wraparound design to the more band style to the bigger diamonds to the double halo, what do you like off that wheel? Because we're going to give you Conch pearls here, all in platinum. This is our most affordable way to get them as well. So it is time to dial if you haven't already. They're not going to last very long. We know that much. But this is where they come down to their most affordable price. And then we can still always revisit the 4 carats, the 2 carats. All of those can come back up for you. But this is where you got to dial. They are our most affordable way to try them. And when you have this rarity, this is one of the rarest in the world. You can't even bring them into our country. They are banned from importation. So you've got to know somebody who's got a collection, who's willing to sell it. That's really where there's a lot of things. We talk about this with turquoise all the time, and Paraibas, which are a lot more common than a Conch pearl. And you've got stones that nobody's willing to part with because we know the value. So if you're ready, guys, you like which one? We already got callers on the lines. Do not wait. All individual pieces, 4 only, as they are in platinum. Let's take a look and pick your favorite here, because if you don't get your first choice, you may want to go ahead and have a second choice. Which one do you like? The back. I love that one too. All right, so here we go. Coming up, they're all the same price. They're all our most affordable, and so far, the most affordable we've been able to do is $29.99. Let's make them better than that. In the back here in the platinum, Virginia, that one's going to be a 62 pointer and 51 points in diamonds. Do not wait, whatever you do, because they're going to be gone in about, I would say 60 seconds. They're probably not going to even last. We have a, I'll walk you through carat weight, 62 points. 80 points on the round, which is right, where's that? The round in the front. Yeah, actually, no, this one. This is going to be, because they're calling it a round, it's an oval. But that's an 80 pointer. And then we've got, again, the 62 in the back. And then the 119 is right up front. So that is the largest of the four, is the 119. And then we've got the 112. Actually, never mind, the 78 pointer right on over here. It's kind of that bypass look there. And bigger diamonds in that one, too. And then we'll talk about diamond weights. Which one do you like? The one on the right? Okay, right and back are already sold, but they're not 29. They're not even 25. They're not even $24.99. These are our most affordable. So the right side is gone. The back is gone, I think. And you know what? They're not even 24, 20. The front, okay, that's the big one. And the front one's gone as well. And so all we have left is this one right here on the left side. I'm going to make this better than even 24, 23, 22, and 21. We'll blow them out under $2,000. Let's make them $19.99. And Virginia, you do have that background, and I'm going to try it on for you, right? Okay, so just confirm with me, guys, that you have them. Yes. Left side coming up. So this is yours, Virginia. Let me know officially if you've got it, just because we have a lot of people who are missing out here. You've got it. Okay. And then the one on the left side looks like this on the hand. We'll show that on. Remember, these are all in platinum. And then, Antonio, do you have the one on the right side? No? Okay, so the right side is still here. There's the one that was on the left side right there. These are all smaller sizes, and I'm not sure why. But that's our platinum piece there. Again, they're all platinum, so keep that in mind. Let me know who's got the right. The right side, guys, is here. And then did you still want the band in the front? All right, so that one's gone as well. That's $86.98. And Virginia, yours. Okay, the one on the left side's gone. Congratulations. And so we have just this one left, and I'll bring up the information unless... Let's see if that's gone already. That's going to be, item number on this one, Tony, is 8699. That would be 80 points. They're calling it a round. It's really a roval. That's our only one left here. It's got that deep dark color. Look at the bigger diamonds that are round brilliance, almost like a flower of the round brilliance put together there. And then the baguettes, which is the only one that had baguettes. And Virginia, yours was 8703. Just a little heads up. All as is in the platinum, the big band, that for Joanne, that was 8698. And then we've got that beautiful, yep, that double halo is so pretty. Okay, so last call now on this one, and it's $19.99. That was 80 points plus 48 points in the diamonds, which are all bigger individual stones. And look at the baguettes that are channel set on the side there. And then we'll try it on, and it's got that nice deep color too. So we love seeing that. And last call on that one at $19.99. And then we can always revisit if you'd like to see the bigger stones, like that 4 carat plus, or if you want to see the 2 carat stones or any of those, please let me know. And I know that yellow gold one from earlier, that one's gone too. So last call, guys, $19.99. Yes. This one is available. Yes, this one's available, and it's 8699. That's the 80 pointer, and then let me see if we can try this one on for you as well. So that one, there you go. Oh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, and all bigger stones, rounds and baguettes. That was the only piece that had the baguettes of the entire collection. So a really, really good piece there at $19.99. You've got that one as well, or in a, are you switching, or you're going to take, oh, it's a different person. All right, so good. So that one sold out as well. So I just want to put this one back up just as something to think about here. The large one, because I know you know, if you've seen these before, if you're familiar, you know these large sizes are really, truly museum worthy. So just to give you a last call on that one, that was the 4 carat. That is the largest by far. Just to remind you, that's item number 8705. I'll zoom back. It's got that really, I would say the larger the stone, clearly we're seeing the larger the stone, the larger the pearl, you see more of that flame structure. So that's important as well. So anyway, all of our $19.99 ones are gone. We'll let you know if anything, transpires there, if anything flip-flops. But we've got that 405 with the carat 10 and diamonds, and that's going to be only $12,999. So also our brooch, our little lizard brooch, so cute. So cute. And then we've got that big diamond ring, the big dome kind of cigar band style. That got the correct carat weights now for you on that one, which is important and much better, makes much more sense. Did you check the white diamond weight too? You did. Okay. Because that looks like more diamond weight too. Okay, so here we go, $12,999. And then let me know if you need the smaller. We had the 2 carats, we had the 2, there was only one in the 2 carat range. Keep that in mind. We also had that 95 pointer, and we have the couple that are 1.5. So really good pieces and just a real rarity. So thank you for being with us to see this premiere. That's always nice. It's always fun to bring you something new that we haven't seen before. And take a look at this band, getting ready for some very, very large individual diamonds. And we're about to show you also today in the show. I mentioned this at the top of the show if you're just joining us here, because we got the top of the hour coming up. This is a very, very important tanzanite. Had it the other day. I don't know if you remember this, guys, because I know not everyone can be with us for every minute of every show, but this was here for $59.99. That was a blowout, because remember, this is that really colossal stone, that $790. We had it for $59.99. We're going to do a special treat for you today on this one, so stick around if you like a big tanzanite ring on a very large mounting as well. That's a superstar, no doubt about it. So really highly recommend staying with us if you're kind of thinking about that one. Don't forget about the 322 ruby that we brought you as well. That also is an option here that got that one down to $58.88 for a very, very impressive ruby in a big size. Also, want to show you this band. So we started to show this to you, and then I quickly realized, yeah, the diamond weight we needed to check. And sure enough, a lot larger diamond weight than was originally listed. So 8713 is the number. So we've got it all right now. And this is a major ring. And wait till you see it on, because it's got a very bold size to it, as we know. But it also is a major look because there's different types of diamonds here. We don't see a lot of square cuts. It's kind of like, it's not really an Asher. I mean, let's come in even closer and you can take a good look. They're not even really, they're not Asher cuts. They're like a square diamond. So it's really got a 90-degree angle. That's why you see there's a bezel around each one, each and every one. And then they're kind of set, kind of like a scattered design here. So it's really solid, but you can still see through it, yet it's still got an undergallery. And now for the pink diamond weight. You can see that is really maybe even more important than the white diamond weight because they are round brilliance, they are huge, and they total 1 carat 36 in diamonds. How about that? So 136 to give you the pink diamonds and 162 on the white diamonds. So 162, 136. So they changed it all up on us. So they got it right now. That's good. So 162 on the white diamonds and 136 on the pink diamonds. And look at the finishing on the inside. All solid rose and white gold. And yes, even a floral type of undergallery, which is really unique and rare. And that is going to be for one caller only. Unfortunately, we only have one, and these designer styles haven't been here in some time. Back in the day when they would appear, they would debut, and they were gone seconds later. And that's partly, and they were more money than they're going to be today. That's the other thing. This is a major markdown because obviously we live in a different era in diamonds. And if we can bring them down lower than they've ever been in the past, that's a really good thing. And you're certainly getting that here. And with all this diamond weight, think about this. You've got the 2 carats, 98, so almost 3 carats in material here, and each one individually sizable. That's what's so impressive. And look at this one. Again, you got to size up on these rings. Otherwise, it just will not fit. If you say I'm a 7, I'm always a 7. If that's the case, go get a 7.5. This is a 6. I'm always a 6. Guess what? It's a wide ring that stays wide. So you've got to size up for that comfortable fit. Just keep that in mind. We do all the sizing. We pay for it. So it's not like it's an extra charge for you. It's just not something you need to think about. It's just I want you to get it right so that you're, get it home. You're anxious to wear it. We want it to be the accurate fit for you. But this is one only, and get it a home right now. $99.99 should be priced. We'll take it even further for you. It's just a special way to get a very large, important band ring, a cigar band style, not even $10,000, not even, oh no, half that price, $5,000? No, we're not even doing $49.99. First caller, pink and white. Have you ever seen such big pink diamonds as an accent? I mean, yeah, we see those center stones, one here, one there, that's like 58 or 26. This is large round brilliance, and that's the thing that really separates it. We don't see large round brilliant pinks very often. You got a good one here, and it's not going to be $49.99. First caller, we'll make it $3,999 for you, and that's it. And then we are on our way. Any questions on the conch pearls, let me know. We still have that beautiful brooch, our largest here as well. So you've got a lot of good ones to consider, and we are on our way to show you a few other examples. We got big diamonds. I got a whole diamond trio wheel coming up, plus our big 50 pointer in our charm ring. Also a 1.5 carat yellow diamond. This is going to be exciting because what we've done, we've brought you some discounts in the past on yellow diamonds of this size. I've got a brand new one today. We're going to do something extremely important. Plus, we have a big Mandarin that's here. This one's a nice blowout, big Mandarin and a bridge. Our 58-point pink diamond has come out to play as well. So if you've been thinking about that one, there's a great value there. And let's talk top of the hour because we're going to make something really, really affordable for you. In an earring that is aquamarine. And boy, we just had the most perfect pendant the other day in a pear shape. Let's take a look at this. We're going to talk about a quick look at some aquamarine earrings that are so pretty because they're still going to be out of that Sierra Santa Maria mine, which we know produces the best color, but instead it's not going to be that, you know, large individual size for a ring. So we decided to do something rare and set them up in earrings for you, give you that beautiful blue color we adore. There it is, that stronger color, because any other aquamarine, it's going to look just like the diamonds. It's going to look as white and pale and clear as the diamonds usually do. But of course, you can see here great saturation to these aquas. So the item number here is 5148 as we welcome everybody to the top of the hour. Just 2 hours left on our Saturday. Let me know if you're thinking about anything in particular, because we'd love to take your requests and show you whatever it is you're thinking about. We can help you there as well. But that is a Sierra Santa Maria earring, and I think we're trying at this point, given that here we are in November, already almost a weekend in November, we're trying to make sure that every show we have some giftables for you. Some ideas that, yes, if you're going, oh, TVON Fine Jewelry, I don't know if I'm gifting that. You can when we make these special ideas happen for you. This is really important. Sierra Santa Maria, still from that mine in Brazil, mined out. So talk about a stone that, again, very difficult to get your hands on. We're going to make this super important. Take a look. White, yellow, or rose gold, you decide. This is an earring, so you get that post and butterfly back. They're meant to have, I know they're sitting at a diagonal right now. They're meant to have a north-south styling to them. So keep that in mind, that we'll show you all that. But this is going to give you 38 points in the oval Sierra Santa Marias, 20 points in the diamonds that create that hexagon style around the oval. So it gives it a little more angle than we usually see if we're just framing it with a halo. It's still a halo per se, but you get a little more stylized kind of look to it. You get a lot more of that design element to it as well. And we are ready to help you own them, because this is one of those giftables where you're still giving fine jewelry, solid gold, VS diamonds. That does not change. And simply the world's rarest aquamarine that's ever been mined for the color. I mean, the color tells you the story. If you want to even save them for a March birthday that you know coming up, or your own, if your birthstone is in March and you're thinking, yep, that's my birthstone. I've never seen it look that good. Here it is right now, and we're going to do something really important for you, because it is not even going to be that $9.99 value we love. It's an important earring with that post and butterfly backing, so easy to wear. As long as you have a piercing, you're good to go. I think they could even work. You could set them kind of any way you want, really. You can do east-west, diagonal, north-south, whatever you want to do. But that's going to be better than $9.99, better than $4.99, 50% off. Means there's a value, but it's going even lower than that. It is your chance to own them for $399 for, yeah, aquas, diamonds, gold, all of that, and it's happening for $399. So we'll give those 60 seconds, just a nice way to kind of start our hour here. And then we have plenty of incredible wheels, including diamonds. We've got that new necklace that I'm wearing. That's going to be coming up, kind of an oversized chevron design that we have for you as well. So that's going to be on the way, and a lot more that you have not seen, even a new bracelet that we're going to make time for. So that's really important as well. So lots to get to on a Saturday morning, afternoon. Depending on where you are, we're just glad to have you. Glad you're here. So let's go ahead and move right along. That's in 35 seconds. We just had to bring some giftables in every show, just making sure that we can offer some great fine jewelry if you are thinking about, you know, holiday gift giving and the like. And we'll show you here a look at that measurement top to bottom and how they actually look from a distance away. It's a petite earring. It's a stud, but we still managed to give you that halo. You can see here, just against our traditional hand shot, so a little distance away, but you're still seeing that blue color. Maybe even more so, about 3/8 of an inch from the top to the bottom there. And then you get this kind of look. We'll show them there for you to get a little better idea. But of course, they're not going to sit on your hand. They're going to be on your ear. So we'll show you one there as well and give you a great opportunity to own them as quickly as you can, because that is we really got a lot to show you here today. So we want to make sure that we move as quickly as we can. Here's what they look like from a distance. So you can really see that they're going to work, even if you want to put them on a second or third piercing, I think you're good to go there as well. So great idea from a distance. We'll go back to the wheel. I mean, they're so blue. That's the thing. They've got that icy, powerful blue. That's the beauty of getting Sierra Santa Maria. Even when they are at $399, you've got a huge value there. So that's going to be our last call. Then we've got, let's take a look, a beautiful yellow diamond. I'm going to show you this 1.5 carat, give you a little preview of it. And then that big tanzanite's on the way. Look at this yellow diamond. Look at this one. Yellow diamond, 1.5 carat. It's a cushion. Oh my goodness. And I promise you, I measured this earlier and I went, wait, I can't actually take it out of the setting and put it on a scale and weigh that stone, but every fiber in my being is telling me that that is a 2 carat, 2 carat, 2 carat. And I'm going, okay, 1.5 carat, I'll go with it. Sometimes you get these 1.5 carats and they end up looking so large. I can even show you later against a 1 carat next to it so you can see the difference. It's so impressive. And we don't like to own 2-carat yellow diamonds, I think, but sometimes it's the price that gets in the way of that, and this is going to be the way you get it today. So get ready. That's coming up in just a little bit. Do not go anywhere because you got to see what we're going to do on this one, because that will break every single yellow diamond record. And how about that color? A strong, this is not light canary, barely there. It's got a little lighter shade of the pear shapes on the sides. Hey, those are big too. And then the white diamonds are huge. This one I cannot wait to show you. Let's say we'll do that right at, can we hang on till the top of next hour to give that an opportunity for everybody to take advantage of, because there is something so special happening. So I'll tell you right now, if you need to be like going somewhere else, or you need to like, you know, take a little time out, be back at the top of the hour. That's when we'll reveal everything that we're going to do here. And trust me, you need to see it. That is going to be coming up at the top of the hour. That's noon Pacific. That's 3 p.m. Eastern. So keep that in mind. Okay, so then I have this huge bracelet. It's a diamonds by the yard style. We have not had this. It's very, very large. It's very impressive because when I say large, I'm talking about the individual diamonds, and it's so easy to put on. That's what I'm loving about it. So what we're going to share with you is a brand new bracelet. I was going to put one on for you. You know what? I'll just show you here first. So we can get you item number 4093, but the treat of this is that you're going to get over a carat in diamonds in a diamonds by the yard style that has these massive, largest diamonds we've ever put together, because we did a bracelet like this before, and it was really petite. And we thought, given that we've had so many fabulous diamond by the yard necklaces go out, we wanted to bring you a bigger, more impressive bracelet version. 13 points individually. 13 pointers, 8 of them. That means, and you've got no option to make here, because what we've done, because these link styles, we all know, as women who love jewelry, we know these can be very, very difficult to put on unless, here's what we did. You get the extra length, which gives you a little bit of an end cap. So let me show you this here. This is that little heart-shaped end cap that you have. And that's going to be basically the very, very last part of your multiple O-rings here. So the O-rings are going to give you the adjustability. And that means you can still wear it wherever you like. This is the lobster claw. Let's show you from a distance away, because that becomes so important here to see, because the diamonds are so impeccably done. Very, very large individual stones, and this is going to be the largest we do. You can see how they go all the way from one side to another, with the exception of these O-rings, and that's your little end cap. So you've got basically, it's 7, 7.5, and 8. And for those of you that are saying, I need a smaller bracelet, remember, this is where, again, you need this extra length to be able to put it on with ease, so you can easily just pop that lobster claw on. And remember, a little bit of extra length is okay, because then it's going to just give you that little bit of drape. Also, this would be, if you find that you're using the smaller lengths, go ahead, but you've got that little bit of just an extra little dangle and length that's going to be that little heart-shaped end cap. Would this be the most impressive gift to give for holiday of 2022? Because anybody can wear it. It's really one size fits most. It's this stunning look and style. It's in white gold or yellow gold. I even have the yellow gold here to show you, but when you get 13-point VS diamonds, that's impressive. They go all the way around, so that even as it spins and moves, although I will tell you, by having that little end cap, it kind of weights it, so it tends to stay where you put it. So you've got the, you know, the clasp on the underside of your wrist, which is where we want it. Here's the yellow gold I'll show you here coming up, so you can see the yellow gold and the difference, and how bright and beautiful our diamonds are, even when you get the yellow gold. You just want to be a little bit mindful. Obviously, it can spin and turn, but you want to just take a good look at the way you put it on, so that those diamonds, because even though the bezel's open in the back, so as it moves and turns, you'll still see diamonds sparkle, but look at that. That's how it looks with those big diamonds face up to you. It is just, gosh, we've got so few left here. I'm just going to make it happen. We do have rose gold as well, if you'd like the rose gold, but white, yellow, rose, huge value here. Used to be, do you remember this 1999 deal that we once had? I mean, this was so brief, because I think a lot of people just said, $2,000 for a bracelet. I mean, you're used to seeing tennis bracelets for prices like that. We're going to give you, keep in mind, no tennis bracelet I have has that. Yep, is that for Sherry? She wanted to see him again. She emailed me this morning. Yeah, let me show those next for you, Sherry. We've got them coming up. Ruby earrings for another look. Thank you so much. Let's do this. A huge value, a little specialty surprise here, getting you ready for holiday. I'm going to make this bracelet in solid gold, no length to choose. All you're choosing is gold color, and how many do you need? It's not $19.99. It's not even $1,500 bucks. We're going to make this $999 for the bracelet with 13-point 8 individual stones, 13 pointers. Let me show you the white gold as well, so you can see that's always popular. We love the white gold. Available for you in a Diamonds by the Yard bracelet version. There's the white gold, and that's the back. So you can see when you actually have front or back, see that? Front or back, you still see that diamond sparkle all the way through. So $999. Let's show you up close as well. Our last call on that one, it's a discontinued style. We can't make them. We don't have these big diamonds anymore, and obviously since we last made it, they've gone up so much that it's impossible to make them again and again and again and still maintain a value. Well, look what we've done. We've taken the price half of where it used to be so that you can have that incredible value for you. So $999 if you'd like it. Last call there, white, yellow, or rose gold, and what a beautiful style. And it's just lightweight. You know, I think a lot of people think a tennis bracelet might be just a little too much, too bold for everyday wear. This is that kind of look, but you're getting the diamond cut chain in between. You're getting these really, really, really large stones. And let me show you here. I'm going to grab that yellow gold. We'll show you all the different links here. I'm going to show you how easy it is. It's just really easy to put on. But if you were to get, and please understand why we throw in the adjustability, is if you were to just get the one length you need, give me a moment here just to put one on. If you were just to get the exact length you need, it doesn't give you a lot of room to play with it. So it's harder to put on. I have never had such ease in putting on a bracelet in my life, and that's my job, is to put on jewelry for a living, so to speak, right? And yet bracelets can be really, really, really tricky. So this is what makes it so totally easy to put on. I mean, I put it on in a matter of seconds. Take a look at that on the wrist so you can see it kind of will. I put it on at a 7.5, so it's just got a little bit more drape to it. But that's the kind of fun of it, is you can really adjust it as you want to and get something really, really special. And then again, no problem in whoever you're gonna give it to, it's gonna work. So that's $999. Wanted to bring that to you. Let me know what color everyone's getting here. I'll hold this back up for you so you can see the amazing sizes. We have not even done a Diamonds by the Yard necklace with this size of diamond in it. So do keep that in mind. That is the largest diamond we've seen by far in any of our by the yard styles, and this is just for your wrist. So $999, I promise you, I will not show things if they don't sit right. I will not show things if they're impossible to put on. That's part of kind of what, you know, I like to, you know, think of like as your friend in the jewelry biz, where you rely on me to give you the honest truth so that you're not stuck with something and surprised by anything. And that's important to me, because if I were shopping for jewelry off television, I would want to know those things. And if something, I've had bracelets that I have literally not put on the air before because they're just impossible to put on. And I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, oh, it's easy, it's no problem, if you're going to really struggle. This one is easy to put on. So you've got a really good look there. Congratulations. All right, so let's get to our tanzanite, because we're all ready for that big tanzanite to come out to play. We've got a nearly, it's a nearly 8-carat stone. So that's awfully, awfully large. And it's 4534. We're so excited to bring this to you. If you have requests, get them in. Actually, never mind. Hold on. We got the ruby earrings to show really quick for Sherry. These are from last night, so really quickly here. We'll go back to our wheel and I'll put these on up. Forgot here for a moment that she wanted to see those one more time. Here are the ruby earrings from just last evening, and it was a request, and I know she's been looking. A lot of you have been, you know, kind of getting your wish list together and telling me what you're looking for so we can either find it or create it so that you have it good for holidays. But look at this. A simple, elegant style. And Sherry, I got your email this morning, so yes, it would be a really good size, and I'll show you. It could work in a second piercing as well, because I think that's what she's thinking about. It's 3926, and it's a really good ruby round match pair. These are still Burma. You're getting 50 points in the rubies on 3926, and they were just here last evening, but it's always helpful, I think, to recap, especially if you weren't with us, or if you were just finding yourself this morning, you're thinking about them still and thinking, I just wonder if they're still available. Got a couple pairs left here in the white, the yellow, or the rose, but 28 points is the diamond weight. It creates this unique little star halo design around it so that it's not your basic earring. It's not just a basic stud. It's giving you a little more wow factor to it, and it is going to be, yeah, we did a major Friday night blowout. We'll honor that for this Saturday morning, and we'll make it better than $9.99 for the pair. Take that white, that yellow, that rose gold, completely up to you. But it's going to be $499 for the pair instead of $9.99. So a quick little recap. I know a lot of you have been asking about these. Great to have them here. And then we'll get to that tanzanite coming up for you, which is really exciting. A very large blue wing block D that is going to blow your mind what we can do on that one. So let me know. We want to give those 60 seconds, and I'll try them on as well. We'll give you all the looks here. from a distance, on the ear, all that, so you know exactly what to expect, because it's not a huge earring. We're not doing like a, you know, a big 2 carat. We've done those before. They're all gone. They're sold out. It's tough to match rubies, so it's not easy to make ruby earrings. That's probably why, you know, even if you ask for them, typically you don't see a lot of options come out, because matching rubies is not easy. But take a look at the glow you're getting with that earring, and then there you can see, if you go point to point, it's about 3/8 of an inch here, and then we'll put one on the ear so you can see that too. But a post, it's going to be up towards the top, so just keep that in mind. It's going to be not at the center, because we like to let that glow of that ruby shine, and if you put a lot of gold behind it, you lose some of that ability for the stone to show off its quality. So let me just grab a quick look, and we'll show you one here on so you can see that. And yes, I think you could really move it back to the second piercings if you'd like to. Kind of just depends. Everybody's lobe is a little bit different, but I think you've got a lot of versatility and range here in the way you can set those. And here's what it looks like from a distance away, just so you can see that's still glow. And then you can see here, Sherry, if you wanted to go a little higher, you can. So that's going to be the glow of the ruby there. We love our Burma, and $4.99 gets them to you. So that's just so telling that from this distance away, when it's a, you know, darker lit area and you're still seeing that glow happen, it's a really, really good sign. So we'll take another look close up, and we'll get you a last look at those requests here. Another request from just last night. So again, if you have any of those, get them in. Happy to show you what you might have missed or just need to see again before you make a decision. So that's $4.99 for the pair of Burma ruby earrings, white, yellow, or rose gold. They're rounds on top of that. So just extraordinary in every way. It's really unusual to see a stone like that in the round with that clarity. It's just really unusual. So take advantage of it. And then we've got, ready. We also have those aqua earrings. If you're an earring lover, go ahead and get a little collection going. Get the aqua earrings for $3.99. We had those earlier as well. Take advantage of that. All right, so coming up, we're on our way. We got the big tanzanite. Don't forget, yellow diamond, top of the hour, 40 minutes from right now. Still have our diamond by the yard bracelets going out of here as well. That necklace that I'm wearing is coming up. Want to show you this tanzanite. So just here, I know a lot of you have been thinking about it. It was just here the other day, $5,999 on sale on a reel. Well, let's take it down, because that didn't do the trick. And if that is the case, it means we have to do something extra for you here. And that day, that time has arrived. Here it is. Yes, we got to zoom back. It's our 7 carat 90. And I know it's not going to be for everybody. It's a bold blue wing block D, that's for sure. It's 4534 is the number. And keep calling with requests if you've got them. We are happy to stop whatever we're doing and bring out the requests. It's a crucial time to get those in. So do that as well. But look at this stunner. Item number 4534. It's our 7 carat 90, and it's a carat 56 in VS diamonds. This is comprised, count them, 9 rows in diamonds. Then I love this. They're at different levels. I call it kind of an everything design, because it takes different themes of jewelry, like wide cigar band style, bridge style, multiple row, like the highway rings we see. It's kind of all of that in one. And it's still, overall, it's a cocktail ring, because it's a 7 carat 90 with a carat 56 in diamonds. Each and every one of those bands is going to be running all the way through, side to side. They go a little more than halfway through, so that even if you get a larger ring size, you're still going to see diamonds go from side to side across the finger. But it's a 790. It was $59.99 just the other day. Keep in mind, it started at $79.99. So there was a was, and there was a was. And now we come up with something brand new for you that is what's here to make it disappear. And that's the idea. Sometimes as a company, you just got to move some inventory, right? That is today. That is this weekend. So when you're really in a position where you're thinking, I really like such and such piece, wonder if they can do a little better. This is what we're really celebrating this weekend. And that's where you're going to see even the values you know and love come far, far and away from where they've been in the past. So $59.99, you do not have to pay. We're going to try something a little bit risky today, but this is going to be what's going to make it fun and what makes it suspenseful and what creates a little bit of extra drama to the jewelry shopping, because you need to save. You need the best. We never want to, everyone else in the world of jewelry, you have to basically say, well, if we got to bring prices down, we got to bring quality down. Notice we don't do that. And I say kudos to TVON, because we have not done that. Everyone else by now would be saying, okay, let's just start selling CZs. Let's start selling plated metals or sterlings or what have you. That's not what we do. We just sacrifice, and at $59.99, that's pretty much, I'm looking at costs right now. We're right there. If we go any lower, we're going to be under cost, and that's exactly how you like it. But sometimes you just got to move a piece if it's not going to be the piece that works for everybody. I get that, because look at the size. Look at the size from a distance. I will tell you though, and I mean this sincerely, it is one of the most comfortable rings. You know how we talk about that with the saddle ring that we do so iconically? This feels a lot like it, except it's like it glides like it's on roller skates. When you put it on your hand, there is it does. It feels like there's ball bearings or something inside of it, and it just glides onto your finger. And it's really, really comfortable. It's completely smooth on the inside. Of course, this is part of that concave design. You can see how the outer edges come up a little bit. They flare out. Then you see through the middle, it dips down. Think of that like, you know, like the inside of a bowl, right? It just does, that's concave. And then still, all those diamonds are gonna run underneath. So you're still getting that element of the bridge without it being the bridge mounting. And a $790 right up top in your choice of gold color. How about this? It is so not going to be $59.99. We've already tried that. That didn't work. What we're going to do is offer you a better value, and I would come in really, really early if I were you, because this is going to be magical. And that's what we're doing. We're really offering some kind of like fairy tale moments here in jewelry shopping this weekend. And if there was ever a time to get a big blue wing, it's now. We have the anniversary coming up next month of 4 years. It'll be 4 years that we've had this on the air here, 4 years only, and it's almost gone. So you might imagine when you go through material one by one, and you've got 4 years, and we like to have them on every show, there's a reason why it's almost completely gone and sold out, and then there's nowhere else to get it. You can't go somewhere else and go get Blue Wing Block D. This is it. So here's what we're going to do instead of $59.99. Put it on the auction block. It's the only way we get around the discount. The discount's there. The wheel price is usually, you know, rock bottom, but we had so much interest. We want to help you. If you have that interest, we're going to make it easy for you, and we're not even going to ask for $5,000 to open. This is a good time to jump in. Light auction participation of late, that helps you. Me getting a little bit, you know, ahead of myself as far as where we start auctions, that helps you. Instead of starting at $5,000 or $45,000 or $4,000, you don't pay any of that. You just got to call in right now. Take a look at this. This is going to be a good one, and it's not going to be $4,000. And we've got callers already verifying. No surprise there. Whatever you do, don't wait, because you might want to be the first one on the phone lines here. It's not $4,000 to open or even $35,000. This is all something that you just would not. Where are you going to find this? And I know if you're able to just go ahead and get the regular material, you're still paying more. If you're saying, I'm okay with getting block C, I'm okay with the lighter material, I'm okay with the lavender, it's pretty too. I admit it's pretty too. But if you can get the best and end up spending less, I think that works out even better. And that's really what it's all about. It's not even $35,000. Let's watch this one go crazy. I'm really going to make your day here. Blue Wing Block D lovers, and I say this every time, there are 9 bands, 9 bands of gold and diamonds. We sell bands just like that on our show. And keep in mind, those bands sell for, what is it, $777? Well, if you times that by 9, that mounting's worth about $7,000. It's $69.93 for the mounting. So free $790, a $7,000 mounting for $3,500. This is just reading as value, defined as value. We're not going to do $35, $34, $33, $32, or $3,100. We want callers to get a real opportunity, and that's what you have here. It is $3,000 to start. It is a forget about $100 increments. I am done with that, right? We need participation. So in light of that, we're not doing $100 or $50 increments. It's going to be a $25 increment. That way, if you miss that open, you're still able to come in and not have to spend a lot more to be a participant, and that's important. So $3,000 to get it started, and then we're going to go from there. $25 increments only, and of course a 60-second clock. But let's break this down. If there are 9 rows in diamonds, and think about just where we're at, because I cannot build that mounting alone without the $790 for that price tag. But think about this, because that would be like $330 a band, and you're not getting a band of diamonds and gold, and that's what this is. It is made like it is 9 different diamond bands together, and that's what you have. Maybe that's a significant number to you. Maybe that's going to be, I like that it's a $790 with the 9 rows in diamonds. Do we have the open? We've got the open at $3,000. Who is it? Who is it? Jacob. Hi, Jacob. All right, so we've got 3,000 and 1 bidder. And now I'm in trouble. The whole point of starting low like that is to get a lot of people in. We have the open, And if you're waiting for that to go up to $4,000 or $5,000 or $6,000 and then bid, ooh, you just don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we're not getting there. We've only got one bidder so far at $3,000. So the fact is the fact. It's going to go out the door to somebody. We know that much. We're looking for $3,025. But remember, that's how that breaks down. You've got a 9-row style. Those are beautiful diamonds all the way through those rows. We sell a ring individually all by itself. And guess what? It's $777, and yet here's the ring. That mounting should be $7,000. It's not. The stone should be $7,900. It's not. The whole ring together should be $14,900. It's not. Even look at where it started at $8,000, then it went to $6,000. Now it's at half that. And apparently we only have one bidder, so this is going to be, well, you try these never knowing. Obviously, if I knew this, I wouldn't have tried it. You never know where it's going to go or where it's not going to go. So here we are at $3,000 looking for a $25 increment only. My goodness, what a value. So my question is this, do you want to be in? Do you want a chance at it? It's only a $25 advance to put you potentially in the lead. We've got one bidder, so we know it's getting a home. We will also, let me extend the opportunity to get a gold color change for you if you'd like yellow, if you'd like rose. There's no problem. We can do that. Give us a day or two extra. We'll make it and then set that tanzanite into that yellow or rose gold. That's just entirely up to you. But what I can't have you do is sit back and wait too long, because when we put 2 minutes, when that clock hits 00, it sells. And if that's at $3,000, I'm going to have to live with that. If it's $3,025, well, that means we've got a couple of people who have, or maybe somebody who's recognized the value. This is your chance right now. Is it too early? I don't know, but here we are halfway through the show, getting geared up for that yellow diamond coming up. That's a 1.5 carat yellow diamond. That's going to be a little bit kind of earth shattering, but this is one right now. You got to get in. So do we have anybody else? No. The question is a question, but it's last call. 2 minutes, let's go. 2 minutes, and then we sell it. All you have to do is dial in. That's it. It's all you got to do. Dial in before the 2-minute clock stops, okay? Then you're eligible to bid. We'll see where it goes. Good luck, good luck. Last call. Anybody verifying on this one at all? This is such an important value, and let me try it on again, because you have to take my word for this, because I know you can't try it on yet. I'll tell you everything you need to know, but I realize you can't try it on until it's there. This is why I should remind you that even in an auction where we're losing money at this magnitude, you still have a money back guarantee. But look at the way that's finished on the inside, and it really does taper nicely, so you can go true to size. You don't even need to size up, and it just glides onto the hand. So there is truly, you have to believe in what I'm telling you here, even if you're not used to a bigger, bolder ring, or if the reason you shy away from bigger, bolder rings is that you're worried about the comfort and you're worried about the feel and you're worried about the fit, you just don't let me take that off your plate. Do not even think twice about it, because it is one of the most comfortable, glides on and off the hand with ease. Any golds you want, you've got a carat 56, one of our larger diamond weights we do overall, and here we are at $3,000, and in no man's land here. 54 seconds now is ticking down, so this is your chance to pick it up. 3,000, and this is your last call right here, right now. It is time to dial in, or forever. Just remember this ring fondly for that beautiful opportunity that was, because this is, again, look at this. The diamonds run all the way underneath. This is not just the look of diamonds running through. It's that entirety of going side to side across the hand. 30 seconds left now. Last call. Looking for $3,025 or more. Any gold you want, any size you need. So it's just easy, easy. We take care of all that for our new shoppers out there that are so completely astounded every day that you do the sizing and you do the shipping and you do the gold color change, and I don't pay for any of that. That is correct, and that is where we feel the luxury is even more built in than even the values you get straightforward. It is all about those extras. So we have our last call. Let's see if Allison has $3,025. Yes or no? Do you have $3,025? You do? You don't? Okay, let's see. And this is our last call, and here we go. Yes, did you see the red? Oh yeah, hold on, let me show you, because there's the red. Obviously we don't ever, when it's sitting like this on a wheel, you're not seeing it directly up to the camera lens, and so that's really important to see. There are tons of red in that stone, and I know it's harder to see always on camera. It's a little easier to see when you're in home, when you're not under these bright hot lights here. It's a neon stone, so it looks better when you don't have a lot of light. Jalen, are you on this one? Yes, no, you got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Well done there. Enjoy it. So next up on the way, we've got quick bracelet here for you. And don't forget, this is coming up in 28 minutes. Really want to make sure you're with us for this 1.5 carat, because brand new style. Really, really top quality yellow diamond right there. Top, 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 top quality, and big yellow diamonds around it. That's coming up in just about now 27 minutes. So stick around. It means we got to bring out that big necklace coming up for you as well. That's on the way. A quick diamond wheel though I have. So this is coming up in just a few short minutes. So stay with us. And then we've got a really fun designer diamond wheel that includes a men's ring. This is a men's or ladies ring really. And then we've got our superstar and our rhombus. So check this out. We're going to need a lot of you on the lines here because look at this. That is the pink diamond and kite cut star ring that we have. Also have a very bold, could be gents or ladies, but this has got a lot of pave and it has a great angle to it. And then we also have, there's a rhombus cut. It's a big diamond. We're going to show you all three. And actually, let's put our ladies pieces here. We'll put that one right in front so you can see that really well. And then this tower of a rhombus cut here. Check that out. Something about the flash of a diamond. We love our diamonds, but look at how here's a perfect example of different cuts, unusual cuts, doing different things. Got quite the look here, and some specialty pieces, no doubt, all of them, but that's really the purpose of this wheel is our designer diamond wheel. And every one of them, well, first of all, this one's going to give you pink and white. Those are pink diamonds around the edge, but the white diamonds are very important as well because they're kite cuts. We've been seeing a lot of those designer pieces that combine a couple of different cuts and put them together to make the look of one now. This is different. Those are kite cuts that are sliced, basically put precision cut and then set together like an invisible setting, which we normally only see with princess cut squares. This is giving you that invisible set, but with kite cuts. So it creates, when you put the five together, you see how each one individually flashes when the light hits it. So you see the shape, there it is. You see the shape of these kite cuts here creating the star. So it ends up looking like it's a star cut diamond when really that's not something I've been able to see before. And you see what magically happens here, the flashes that come off the surface. I mean, yes, they're brilliant internally, but look at that. So much extra flash off the surface of that piece. Then we've got the pave here, but look at this. It's got some angles as well because it comes up one side. It almost looks like one ring interlocking into another. And that can be gents or ladies. That's a lot of pave. Here's our fancy cut solitaire. So you get one bigger stone. It's a 45 pointer and then 80 points around it. And then as far as other diamond weights go, this is going to be that 45 plus the 80. So you're getting, of course, 125 in diamonds, carat and a quarter with that bigger center. Then you go here, the pave with a lot of gold. That's going to be a carat 10 total weight. And then we go over here, right over here to that star design from both fancy cuts and the pink fancy colors. 53 points in your kite cuts. That means they're over 10 pointers a piece and 44 points in the pinks. Anything you want on this wheel. Big value coming your way. Do not wait. If I were you, I'd be on the phone lines right about now because this is simply not going to last. It's just that simple. When you talk about very unique, different kind of bold looks, let me try on we'll start with this middle piece here so you can see, can be gents or ladies. There's your finishing on the inside. So really kind of replicating the design and see how it's like blocked kind of styles here, but still concave in the middle. This is what it looks like on. Now that is a cool piece to wear. I think that could be, again, ladies or gentlemen. Doesn't really matter, just that you like it. That's all that matters here. And of course you can put it anywhere you want. We're going to size it for you. And these are all available. Well, this one's going to be available in any gold color. So is the rhombus cut. But remember, the star has got to stay in the rose and the white gold. So this is in white, yellow, or rose. This is in white, yellow, or rose. This one's got to stay because of the pink diamond. So it's going to stay in the white, yellow, not to mention that setting of those diamonds is pretty complex. So we've got to leave that as it is. But other two you can change. Give us a call because there's a huge blowout. We've had the set. Wow, there's quite a range here. $79.99. Guess which one that was? Down to $69.99, and then the smallest price tag on any one of them was $64.99 originally. That is not what you're paying here today. We've got a last call on any one of these, and call us early because obviously limited. Beautiful designs, heavy, heavy, heavy gold weight here, especially in the middle piece that you have, and yet it is not going to be anything like $64.99 to get these home. This is one of those values. Dial in early because you don't want to be that second caller when you find out, oh, somebody else beat me to it, beat me my ring. You don't want that to happen. Make sure you're on those phone lines early so you can get your favorite and really something for everybody up here. From, you know, men's and ladies to really, really unique. We've got that bigger center stone. That's a 45 pointer. You've got the pink and the white, just a fun personality piece. But I know a lot of people don't want to spend a fortune on whimsy because they want classics and want to make sure you're going to wear it and love it. Well, this is going to be a discount where try the whimsical pieces like the star design, because it really is what takes your jewelry collection to the next level. It really separates you from everybody else. Take a look at them, all three available at the same price. So you don't have to worry about, oh, now I'm going to choose based on the budget. Don't let the budget decide. You decide with your heart. Heart and mind, they're kind of separate sometimes. This is where you get to choose any one you like. And the same price applies. They're not 6, they're not 5, they're not 4. They're not even $3,000. And at $29.99, we're talking about the ultimate specialty, amazing stones here. And yeah, diamonds that are fancy cuts in 2 of the ladies' cases here, and yet any one you want. They're not even going to be $2,000 a piece. We are really, truly on a major mission to get every single piece that we have existing in our inventory out the door. This is how we do it. And the values, if you're just noticing, do they seem a little bit better lately? Yeah. We're taking some huge concessions to make sure everything goes. And they're not $29.99 either. Call me early. Let's take a really quick look at the star on the hand here as well. Already got some people talking about this star design that includes the pink and the white. There's the inside. You can see that entire basket is really created with that star design in mind. And they're not even going to be $19.99. I'm not kidding. They are going under $2,000. It doesn't make any sense. That's not what I'm here to do. We're not here to make sense. We're here to give you values. Literally and truly blowout jewelry at prices you've never seen before, so that if there is something that catches your eye, you can try it. And my advice is to at least just get it home and see what it's all about. Feel it on the hand, see what it's all about, get that, especially here with tons of gold weight. That's long lost in the jewelry world to get big gold weights now. You got it here. But they're not 19. They're not 18. I mean, I don't know where I got to go, but I know we're starting to get busy on the phone line, so clearly we've made an impression. There's the star ring on the hand. What a looker that is. And if you want something that nobody else is going to have, it's this ring here. Look at this. My favorite thing about it. It's doing what princess cuts do, in that you get that surface shine, like lightning off the surface of the stone, surrounded by pink diamonds. Does that get any more rare than that? This ring used to be $59.99. Now, I'm wondering if we need to do better than $18.99 or $18.88. Tell me which one you love. They're going to fly. When they're gone, they're gone. And what can we do here except give you something special? And we know diamonds are classics. Everybody loves their diamonds. But the thing is this, when you get unique specialty styles, cuts, designs, pink diamonds in this case, they go up in price. We're not even doing $18.88. I got to make sure they all go. And that's what we're going to do here. Tell me which one you like. Here's the rhombus cut. Remember, that's a 45-point center. We're already verifying on the star. Here's the rhombus cut that a lot of you were talking about. There's the 45-point center, but it's got 80 points around it. Incredible value coming your way. Any gold you want. That just looks cool. The whole design is built around this fancy cut diamond. There are jewelers out there. There are lapidaries out there. They'll charge you $2,000 a carat to cut that stone. $2 grand a carat to cut it. This is insanely good at $18.88. I'll keep going. We got to make sure they all go. And then, of course, the men's or ladies ring, the pave style, this big rectangular block style ring that we have right here with all this finishing. This one's also in any gold you want. Do I need to go better than $18.88? It looks like we do. I'm just going to keep on going until we know they're all going to sell. That's the key here. They've all got to go. They all will go. It's not going to be $18.88, $17.99, $17.77. This is our best value on any one of these three. Take what you love and dial in quickly, because we got 60 seconds with this wheel, because I cannot believe the fact they're even here at this moment and they didn't all sell out at $19.99. That means we're really going to go extra, extra, extra low. Make your day here on diamonds. But they're not $17.77. Let's make sure every single one can sell out. It's that simple. It's really, guys, it's a mission. It's a mission, and we're going to complete that mission to get them on the way out to you. I'll make them less than $1,777, $1,750, $1,749. You don't even pay $1,700. Any one of those rings and try them. You can send them back. If this isn't the best value in fancy diamonds that you've seen, cuts, colors, designs, you send it back. But it's $1,699 for any one of them, and that is your diamond deal for today on an entire wheel of designer pieces that are the utmost, and I love every single one of them. And I actually think, maybe this is me, but I actually think you could get all three, and They're all very different. Despite the fact that they're all diamonds and they all have these designer levels to them, they all really, really look different, different styles for different occasions, maybe different ways to wear them on the hand. I mean, this is just $16.99 for, let's walk over carat weights again. So you know, carat 10 in the middle in a lot of gold. That's a carat 10 with a ton of gold there. And all that meticulous pave, which is really unique and difficult to do. Then they've got the 45 pointer here. That's the 45 pointer in the middle. That's a very, very special stone, VS stone, in that nearly half carat, and that's 80 points around it. And then we go to the star ring right over here. One of the more unique designer, and I know it's either, if you're sitting on the fence right now, if it's not your style, that's okay. But if you're really thinking about it, my advice is fashion, and this is part of fashion, is meant to be fun, and it's meant to be, you know, it's meant to be like, again, create a mood that's different every day. And it's amazing how jewelry can do that. And try it if you're intrigued by it, because there is something about the cuts of those stones, the surrounding pink halo that you have, that really makes it very, very special. And it's not like a juvenile kind of look. There's sometimes whimsy, can border on juvenile, and then we're not interested. This is where you get the amazing high quality of those kite cuts with the pinks. Yes. Oh, really? One of the big diamonds by the yard bracelets? Thank you, Terry. Spencer, are you thinking about any of those? Can I help you with anything, or show one up close, or give you graphics or anything like that? $16.99. Great value, 60 seconds. We got to move. Yellow diamond coming up in 15 minutes. Stay with us. The 1.5 carat that we're going to show you, which has got a major, major value. And then we have a new bracelet, actually. Speaking of bracelets, we have the diamonds by the yard style, but we have the clover version coming up. That's going to be here as well. Any questions on this wheel? You got to call us. 45 seconds left. $16.99. Gosh, that's amazing. Amazing. And that's 30 seconds left. And then here we go with the star ring one more time on the hand. It also elevates a little bit up, so it all sits. It doesn't do like that curve around the band. It's all sitting up straight up top. So you can see there how it's kind of leveled up on that plateau. So you get a lot of light to all those diamonds, and that's how you result in this kind of look right there. That's what we're talking about. It's a cool ring. It's a really cool ring. Fun way to do diamonds, isn't it? Kite cuts, pink diamonds together. Celestial design, which is the hottest thing going right now. It's a huge value. $16.99, lowest price we'll ever see on any of those three beauties. And then get ready. We got the yellow diamond coming up. If you want something a little more affordable in a diamond ring, got baguettes and rounds. Plus, we also have maybe the best value we've ever brought you in a big diamond. Let me just show it to you. It's $63.87. The problem with this ring, there's a major problem with it. And I'm going to just tell you what it is. There is a problem coming up on this ring, and the problem is simple. I don't have enough of these to go around. That's the problem. I have a 50-point diamond. This is a design that we've all become really enamored with in the last few months, that we brought you the first style ever with a smaller stone. But because it's a huge diamond today, I only have a couple to go around. So if you would already, if you hear that charm style and you're thinking about it, you got to call me quickly. Call me quickly, because this is going to be 6387. Let's take a look. I'll clear those away, and we'll show you something else in diamonds that's a lot of fun. Let me move this one aside, still verifying on the rhombus and that star design, but look at this. And this one needs my assistance, so I'm happy to help, because this is just, yep, the charm ring we know. But the last time we saw it, it was with a much smaller diamond. Here we are with our, yeah, that's why we're limited, 50-point half carat center round brilliant. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, it's a centerpiece, but instead of being one stone in the middle of a band, it gives it a lot of personality, because we call it the charm design, because it actually is like a pendant from your ring. It is a beautiful look, and of course white, yellow, rose gold will treat you to any gold color you like, but a fabulous ladies ring. We can do this one for you, and I love stacking this ring. I do. I think that one of the things that when we first designed it, we were worried about, is it going to sit properly? Is it going to be comfortable? All the things we think about when there's a really kind of new concept. I want to try it on, because when I hold it here, the weight of the diamond tends to lean it a little bit, so I want you to really see that diamond like straight on, so you can really get a sense of the size here, because this is what it does. And these rings are just, I mean, it's powerful. It's powerful, and you can put it anywhere you want, literally. It could be a great thumb ring. It'd be great as a pinky ring. I mean, this is a bigger diamond than we're used to seeing, but I've got a huge value, and this is why we know it's going to go so quickly. So whatever you do, please dial in on the early side if you'd like it, because like I said, I don't have a lot of these to go around. It's a major stone. When we see half carat diamonds all the time, I mean, here when we see one in a ring, it'll be, you know, $5,000, $49.99. That's just not the case here. And I love the idea that just kind of like our Wonder Ring concept, you can play with it. When you get it home, you're going to find different ways to wear it. Obviously, you might need to get different sizes if you're going to wear it on different fingers, but you can really have some fun with playing with the way you either stack it, wear it solo. You could get a couple of them and then they'll actually drape because it's a larger stone with that bezel. See how it does move, but it's not going to flip. I mean, I can't flip it if I try, because that's the beauty of it. You have this really distinct setting of the O-ring, so it's really placed perfectly. And if you wanted to stack, like you could put one onto the side, you could wear another one, and then you could have like a tiered effect if you wanted to. There's just a lot of different ways. I encourage you to have fun with it. White, yellow, or rose gold are available. It's a band that's thick all the way around. It's also going to be all the way finished on the inside. This is why you're not on the phone lines. $49.99. You're going, yeah, I know, half carat diamonds. I'm not interested, because that's what they do. That's what they go for, especially when they're VS, and this is. Let me just show you a couple other ways how it stacks as a thumb ring. Now I can show you here also. It's just stacking beautifully with another band. I mean, there it is, stacked together. So you can see how it looks just with a simple diamond band, how it would look as a thumb ring. It'll sit like a normal ring. Because it has this extension, this bigger diamond, that doesn't preclude you from wearing it anywhere, really. There it is on the middle finger. I mean, just a fun ring. And because when you're moving your hand, it gives you that extra movement to it. Here it is as an index finger ring, right? Got a nice, size 7 here, so I can kind of maneuver it a little bit more. But look at that. That's how it looks on the index finger. And what's fun about it, as you wear it, it moves a little bit. So a lot of people are noticing, wait, what's going on? Something different about your ring. It's got that extra charm effect, but not going to flip the other way. And I'm even trying to. So it really makes it easy to wear. And I've road tested it for you guys. I'll leave it on the ring finger here for a minute. I have road tested it because when I first had the smaller design, I said, got to make sure it's going to sit right. If it's going to feel weird, or if it's going to always flip or not show the diamond the proper way, I'm not interested in presenting it. But it actually is amazing how really it fits and wears like any other ring. Yes, Spencer. Yes. The rubies? She got the ruby earrings? Congratulations. Thanks, Sherry. All right, so coming up now, it's not going to be $49, $39, $29. This is why we encourage you to dial in. I don't have a lot of these to go around. If I got jewelers who are making studs, they're buying every one I've got just for the diamonds alone, because it's not even $29 or even $19.99. This is a half carat major stone. If you love the style, maybe you're going to upgrade. If you have the smaller version, you can put the smaller version on. Put it on another. What I would love, this is just me. I know, you guys, go ahead, write me the hate mail. I would be the only one to do this, but I would get different ones in different sizes and put them across the hand and then have this kind of fringy effect. And you could wear the smaller one. If you've got the smaller version, you could wear it on the smaller finger, like the pinky or the thumb, and then do the bigger version across the way. It's not 19. I mean, think of how cool that would be. If I had more than one to show you, I would do it. I've only got the one, but imagine it across the hand, or maybe not on all 5 fingers, but maybe on 2, or maybe a pinky and a thumb, and have this kind of fringy look about it. That would be the coolest thing. And that's what's neat. You're still getting classic jewelry, but it's so fresh and yet wearable. So you're not figuring out, when am I going to ever wear that ring? I love it, but when am I ever going to wear it? This is your chance to own it. 19, 18, 17. This is all what we live to do. And here it is again up close. I'll show you the inside as well, so you can see how it's entirely finished so well, so that you don't have to worry about, again, is there enough gold? Is it going to make an impact? Is it going to feel right? Look at that. That's what I talk about when solid finishing through the inside. There's a style number on the inside. That's what that number indicates. And then you've got that inside fully finished, and then there it is. There's that big diamond looking amazing, and it's not even 17, 16, 15, 14. Let's give them away. We've only got a couple to go around. Busy on the phone lines already. We love the design. Again, this is the bigger version of that we've had in the past. It is not 14. This is crazy. Remember back in the day, February of this year, selling loose half-caraters for more money. They weren't set in gold. They were loose stones. They were offered to you and sent to you in a little box. Not in gold, not with this mechanism and this labor that goes into it. 14, 13, or 12, it's not going to be. $11.99. I'm giving away half-carat diamonds for anybody who's interested, and a really fun one to wear. I even love it. Like, I would put it next to a signet ring as well, because you got that really straight edge to a signet ring. How about that big diamond band we just did in the pave? It looked great next to that. This is one you can play with. You'll love it. If you really do love the idea of getting something new and fresh, this is the one to do it. And I don't, you know what? $11.99 is not going to do it either. Let's blow them out right now. The very first callers only have a couple. It's going to sell out. We know that much. It's $10.99. If you want one, $10.99. Just an amazing value. I think that's what we did for the quarter carat that we had before. And so we'll make it the same price and just send it flying on out of here. This really amazing concept. And you get that $1,099 price tag, which is unheard of for a half carat VS diamond, and you get white, yellow, or rose. And in your size, think about getting different sizes or smaller sizes, bigger sizes for wherever you want to wear it on the hand. But that is a really cool concept in a designer ring, and it just wears like you will put that on every day. That stays at the, you know, it doesn't make it, it's one of those rings that doesn't make it to the jewelry box, because at the end of the day, you get home, it goes right wherever your little spot is, right? Wherever it is, if it's the kitchen counter, if it's that desktop, if it's the table in the foyer, whatever it is, that's where your jewelry goes, that you wear all the time, that you're rushing out the door, you put it on because you can't be like without it. This is the ring that adds to that collection. It's part of that design that you just live in and enjoy, and we've got it for $10.99. So coming up next, on our way, we've got a lot to show you. We've got the big top of the hour 6 minutes from now. We'll give the 60 final seconds. I'll try it on again, so you're sure to see how this looks and how it feels. Is amazing. I would not advocate a ring like this if it were complicated. And sometimes I get it. You're going, I don't have a ring like that. I don't know how it's going to feel. It is not complicated at all. It is ease of wear. It's a great feel. Again, we did that solid band all the way through, and please take a look at what 50-point VS diamonds are going for elsewhere, because it's not a $10.99 price tag. I can tell you that right now. There is labor alone. And I know you expect values here. We get that. But this is a major moment for diamond lovers. Half carat stone. Get a couple if you want to. I'd love it as a, like it'd be a cool ring to get for you and a best friend, or you and, if your best friend's your sister or your mom or your daughter, and you want to like have the same ring, and you know, it kind of spans the generations like that. Doesn't have just one specific style to it. Anybody could wear it. Anybody. Trust me when I tell you. I know I would love wearing that just like my mom would love wearing that. So it's a really good concept here. And it's $10.99 if you'd like it. All right, so coming up, let's get to some color. We've got some we've had some, and you know what, just real quick, I'm going to slip on that big diamond ring just to show you another option here. If you like that whole stack concept, this is what I'm talking about. And this ring is much larger, but do you see, and they're all different sizes, but do you see how it still sits next to a ring? You could do this with a signet ring. You could do it with really just about anything. If you've got a solitaire you wear, and it's a solitaire like engagement style, think of how cool that would be to have that solitaire that's set up high in a basket, and then you put this on next to it and have that charm draping from it. So separate ring here, but you know, you get the idea how it's stacking right on next to it. And even though this ring is higher, look at how beautiful it looks together. So just now it's created a whole different look. And I actually think it looks better now. It looks better when you just see that you're not seeing that band all on its, like by itself, but you're getting almost that look of, okay, now there's a diamond pendant from my ring. That's kind of what that looks like. So cool ring. Try it out. You'll like it. Next up, I've got a really special tanzanite. It's a 13 karat 35. We're just going to give this one away. It's got the big Russian demantoids. This is cool. Neon on neon right there. Can you even handle it? Can you stand it? I mean, oh yeah, there's still diamonds on the sides. Top of the hour is only 4 minutes now till we get to that yellow diamond carat and a halfer. Conch pearls were our big debut today. Don't forget to ask about those if you missed them. Got a couple of those bigger stones left. Here is the tansy. And it's item number 8229. It is surrounded by Russian demantoids, and how about some side diamonds as well? White diamonds in a double row. 13 karat 55, Asher cut, intense. Reds galore. Major neon too. I know, Russian demantoids. Don't expect to see that. But we love to put unique combinations together when you have certainly a theme going on here. We have neon and neon, that's for sure, but you also have those Russian demantoids at 169, 32 points in the diamonds, which you don't even really see until you move it to the sides, because that's how big this centerpiece is. And we have just one, and look at that finishing on the inside. This is quite the ring here. And what a great combination of colors to get. So that's where it's going to help sit perfectly on the hand. It's in the yellow gold now. Did you see when I turn it? Like just boom, red flashes coming through everywhere. I mean, that's about as intense as a Blue Wing Block D gets. And we know it is the best material in the world. So you're looking at that upper level, that's for sure. And we've got a moment here to take advantage of, because this one's on clearance and it's $14,999. Original price is done. We are ready to move it, and it's just going to take a big old reduction in price. And this way, if you wanted it for the 13 karat 55, you can get it, because that's still going to be one of our greater values we ever see, because the truth is, it's not even going to be that $14,999 or even 10 grand or $99.99 last time it was on the air. We saw it for that value, but think about a 1355 here coming down even lower than this. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Take a look. We can change the gold if you want to do white gold. That's what we traditionally see. We went with the yellow here for the demantoids mostly, because they have a nice backdrop in the yellow gold. It's very, it's a nice way to set the bright greens there. And of course you see there are the diamonds. There they are peeking through. They meet up right with the top. This basket is really carved beautifully. So even though it's not too high, we just give it enough height to accommodate for that pavilion of the stone so that it's a proper comfort fit for you. And it's not going to be even 9,000, 8, or you know what, not even 7. First caller, $69.99, one only. It's a 13 karat 55. And think about this price per carat, because that should not be happening when you are getting, of course, it's not just about the tanzanite. This is not about the tanzanite alone. This is about the fact you've got one of the most valuable stones in the world completely surrounding it in a very large halo. So that is not just, you know, a matter of let's just calculate the per carat on the tanzanite. Okay, we can. But the truth is you're getting real extra rarity with those demantoids, as you know, because those are out of Russia. We've matched them to perfection, which is not easy to do. And you got diamonds as well and solid gold. So that one gets about 30 seconds here. Just want to bring that out for the reduction in price. Also have another. We got a great museum wheel for our last hour, some Marilani mints and some Burmese spinels and all the really, really rare coming out to play. But there is a big yellow diamond special coming up for our top of the hour. It is about 1 minute away, so we'll go right into it after this. Blue Wing Block D finds its home. Congratulations if you get it. Superstar stone and the best. I mean, you would not take, it sounds crazy, but you wouldn't just put any tanzanite next to those Russian demantoids, because the Russian demantoids are very strong. So it really needs to be that higher end of that blue wing material, and that is exactly what you have right here. So enjoy it if you get it. $69.99, huge value there, and comes down to be one of those better per carat levels that we see for you. So that's $69.99. Next up, we have a top of the hour for you. 1 hour left on our Saturday. Keep that in mind, because we got a lot to show you in any requests you want to see. We're happy to help you out, but there is something we've been talking about. We have a little appointment here and a little bit of a date to show you something extremely, extremely important. When it comes to breaking records, setting records, doing all that, this is what it's all about. We're going to show you a really, really, really important stone here. It's a 1.5 carat yellow diamond. I've been telling you about it, giving you little sneak peeks of it, so you're ready to go. And this is where we have a lot of people probably arriving going, okay, is it time? Can we finally see the big 1.5 carat that I had to measure millimeter size wise just to make sure that this wasn't going to be like a 2, 2.5, because that is by all means what it looks like, what it gives you the effect of, what it's giving you. So much. I can't say enough about it. We do special things on yellow diamonds. We always have. This is our 1.5 carat. It's a cushion cut square. It's got pear shapes on the side. Welcome to the show. Top of the hours here. We're so glad you're with us today. Saturday, we have 1 hour left. We're live, so let me know what requests you have. Any questions on those conch pearls we brought you? That was our big premiere today. So we'd love to help you out. If you have any questions on those, show them again. If you missed them, look at this. We're going to set all kinds of new records here for you. Yellow diamonds, most important stone I can bring to you right now is a yellow diamond, because of the way they're elevating in price. This is not going to be, though, here's what I get so excited about when we have yellow diamonds like this. It's a new style. It's $86.94. It has a exact 1.5 carat VS Center Superstar stone in the middle, and then we add more yellow diamonds to it. Those are those bigger pear shapes, east and west. You've got 34 points in those and another 65 points in the diamonds. That's the white diamond weight you see there. 65 point, oh, I don't know. I'm looking right now thinking about 5 stones on each side, 10 stones in total, bigger gems, obviously bigger diamonds, those huge, 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 like 17 pointers. I mean, this is amazing. And yet all additional to the 1.5 carat center, which is what it's all about. Now, I've had some recent values on 1.5 caraters, and that's been a lot of fun. But there is something special about this one. Even last night, I showed you the, there's a heart shape that's still hanging out that's 1.5 carat. And if you'd like to see it, let me know. But it doesn't have this strong a color. I've got a brand new ring here today. It's got a $16,000 TVON price, and I'm just going to show it to you because there it is. There's the ring. There's the price tag. That's new today. Where did it start? $31,913. Well, I get it. Not everybody is looking at big yellow diamonds right now unless something crazy wild happens. Here's your chance. I'm going to do something. Well, this wasn't planned, but we're going to help you. We're going to help somebody own this piece. And I know we don't have a million people looking for big yellow diamonds right now, but if you can't help a value, if you've wanted one and you've thought about saving up for years and years and waiting and finding the right one, well, guess what? This is the moment where you take action because there's just not another value here in our inventory. I know our inventory like the back of my hand. It is really, really, really limited when it comes to big yellows. The 2 carats are almost gone. 3 carats are completely gone. My 1 carats, well, they've gone up in price. Here's where we can take a much bigger stone that gives you the look up. Please take a look at this on my hand because 1 carats can look rather small. 1.5, I find they look bigger. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. A really major look to a 1.5 carat center plus 34 plus 65. So getting you right at that carat side diamond. So 2.5 carats total weight here. And you don't have to pay $16,000, which is set to be the price today. I'm putting it on the auction block because I still have a heart shape. I showed it last night. There's a heart shape from a 1.5 carat wheel I had a couple of weeks ago. And it's still hanging out here at what, $59.99? There's $10,000 off. If we just say straight away, $5,999, let's be real, that's going to beat everybody's yellow diamond price on the planet. But because we're here to set our own record, do you like it already? Got a couple people talking about it and thinking about it right now. It is not going to be $59.99. Watch this. This is what it's all about. And if we spend the next 57 minutes, I'm okay with that. Because this is just value to own plus bigger yellows. That's important as well. Huge individual. We didn't put 25, 35, 45 diamonds in this. It's got 10 white diamond round brilliance around it, meeting up with the pear shapes. Question, Virginia, or are you waiting on this one? Uh-huh. Yes, I do. That one is still here. Yes, I can show it for you. Would you like to see it again? You got it. Let me bring it on out. The heart shapes, 8702. This was the conch pearl. Really, just hold that thought on the yellow diamond. This is a request, 8702. Here it is. This is that very, I still contend that's the darkest color we had of the collection. 8702 in platinum, and that was the 112. They're calling it a round. It's clearly not. It's a roval. It's got a little more oval shape to it than a round, but it does have 32 points in diamonds. Those are bigger stones singly in between the middle of the hearts there, and then a split shank on the sides, and that is platinum. And that is as it is in platinum, and that one was only $29.99, Virginia, if you'd like it. Want to see it on? You got it. Here it is on the hand, or do you already have that one? So that one's already sold, but let's show it to you really quickly here on the hand because that one's gone, but she probably wants to see it on the hand. So there you have it. Thank you so much on that one. Let's go back to our yellow diamond coming up right after this. Boy, that's pretty, isn't it? It's a great look. That's that deep saturation. So getting all those conch pearls out the door, and if you too have a request on the conch pearls, let me know. Here's that yellow diamond coming right on back. Item number here, 8694. Can I point out the best color we've seen in a yellow diamond without getting too dark? There's that fine line. You don't want it to get brown, but you don't want it to be light. Pastel. The higher quality yellow diamonds are exactly what you're looking at right now. It's not going to be $59.99 to start. That's a weird place to start. We're going to do $55, $5,000, or tell you what, how about we do this? Since I've never had a yellow diamond of this size priced this way, and since we've already committed to the auction format, I say we can get real wild here. And let's help you do something extreme. Instead of $55, instead of $5,000 to open, watch this. We've never had one this price, but this is really what the day is about. This is what the whole event, this weekend is an event. And I can't tell you exactly what's happening tomorrow, but there is something happening tomorrow. So there's an entire plan here for this weekend that is going to be one of the more monumental ones we've ever seen here in our history. And it's happening right now already on this auction where we're not asking $5,000 to start. And $4,900, 60 seconds, we could do that. We're going to make it better. And if you want a 1.5 carat yellow, they don't get better. We've added the bigger diamond weight. That's an extremely important mounting that's with it. And it's not going to be $49, $48, $47, or $4,600 to get it started. No, there's never been a 1.5 carat price this way. So it is go time. And you've got top quality. And yet, all this extra diamond weight around it, finished on the inside, as you see right there. And it's not $4,600 to start either. All of those white diamonds, please let me just make sure you understand that those white diamonds there, very important. Remember when we saw some big stones in that bracelet earlier? Well, those diamonds are pretty similar in size. Huge diamonds individually there, 6.5 pointers each in round brilliance. Watch this. We're going to do $4,500 to start. There has not been a 1.5 carat price like this ever. It's not a price. It's an auction. It means it's your opportunity to dial in. And Tony, as far as increments go, we really need to do $100 increments on this one because a $16,000 TVON ring that I'm offering at $4,500 to open, we're going to need $100 increments. And we will get, oh, mark my words, there are going to be a lot of people in on this one. There have to be. Has to be if you've got a value like this one happening because we're just in the mood to give away a big yellow diamond. Sherry, you're welcome. Sherry, hi. Phyllis, hi. Sherry, hi. Phyllis, hi. Susan, hi. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this is the deal. And this is what we're here to do. Make sure, even though it's brand new, even though it's got this amazing, amazing look to it, it's got to go. It's got to go. So do we have the open? There it is. We've got the open at 45. One bidder so far. Let me know, Allison, if you care to share who that is, who's got our open on this one. Who is it? Donna. Hi, Donna. Thank you. All right, so we have 45, and you know what I'm going to do here? Because we don't want to spend all day on it, even though I'm tempted to, given that we've got a $4,500 open and nobody else bidding so far. Doesn't mean that we're not going to have anybody else. It just means that maybe we're looking at the $100 increments right now, and I need to make this a little bit easier for everybody. So I'll tell you what, and if Donna doesn't mind, and if she does, let me know, because I really want to make this, I love that she's on the phone lines and recognizes that value. But I'm going to go ahead and reduce the increments as well, because I want to make sure that we don't let you, miss the opportunity based on just the fact that it's not the increment we've been seeing of late. We're not going to do even $100 or $75 increments. $50? No, we're going to do, what's fair is fair. Auctions lately, we're encouraging bidding and we're encouraging value, and this is the moment to get it. So if you would like, what we could do right now is we can actually do a $25 increment to make it even easier, so that if you missed that first open, is she still on the line there, Allison? Okay, just making sure. Okay, so if you missed the open, it's only $25 now to get you in and get you a chance at the incredible diamond ring you see on your screen. So what we're going to do is probably last call it here, because we want to make sure we show you a lot of great jewelry, and we've got a $4,500 piece, but I got to try this on again, and let's show you the inside and the finishing. And just know that the smallest price tag I have had on a 1.5 carat yellow diamond has been $5,000, and it did not, I'll admit, did not have this color. This is a premium color, and we care about color in our yellow diamonds. One yellow diamond is not going to be priced the same as every other yellow diamond. The color matters, the saturation matters, the beautiful setting matters, all of that. It all goes into consideration. And that is something that means, well, $16,000 should be today. We are trying to make yellow diamonds more affordable than even we have ourselves before. That is the beauty of this ring. Look at how it sits relatively low profile. So if you want to wear this every single day, I think you have the ability and the ease to do so. It's so stunning. Yellow diamonds on the side, they're big too. $4,500. We have now reduced the increment to $25. We may have to give this a final call here. So we've got a lot to show you, including that brand new necklace that I'm wearing. We got to do that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of the Wonder Ring lovers will love it. And here we are at 45. So I think are we all set? Last call. Is this it? One bidder only? Who would have thought it? But if you are waiting for the clock, are you verifying on this one? No. What can I help you with? Oh, okay. Star. Good. Congratulations. So we've got somebody on the line taking a star ring. That's good. That's good. They'll love it. Let me know who that is, Jalen, and then we'll congratulate them. But I think right now, we just got to make sure we give it a clock. One bidder only. How about that? One bidder, $4,500. Anybody else who wants to get in, now is the time. It's now or never. The necklace is coming up. $4,500. Shall we give it a last call? Donna, thank you so much for starting off the auction. We're thrilled for you. It looks like it could be, very well could be hers, but we have to give it 2 final minutes to make sure everybody has a chance. So this is your last call. It's going to somebody. Means we can't bring it out again. It won't be here tomorrow. It won't be here the next day. It's going out right now. But we have truly never had a 1.5 carat yellow diamond opportunity like this before. Never. You can go through your records if you keep track. I know I keep a close eye on all the prices that I bring you every single day. We've never done anything close to this. So a huge savings, and the fact that everything about this is upgraded. The mounting is upgraded. The diamonds we use, the size of the diamonds, all of that upgraded. $4,500 final call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. All you have to do is dial in, dial on the early side. Delays are important. We want to make sure that you understand that you can't wait till the last second literally to dial in. Otherwise, that will put you behind and it'll leave you out. We don't want that to be the case. We want you to have a genuine opportunity to get this value because it is that good. So take a last look at it. $4,500 is where we're at. Final call. Donna, where's she calling us from, by the way? What state is she in? PA? Okay. It's Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah. She's going, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Donna. Who got your star ring? Brian got it? Was it my brother? Did he say anything that he was going to buy it for his sister for Christmas or anything? No? Okay. All right. Yeah, he doesn't watch the show. A minute and a half left. Donna, it's looking good. It's looking good. It looks like it might be her ring after all. Who knew? Such a stunning carat and a half. I don't know. I'm keep breaking records, and then I think everybody's going to expect every carat and a half I ever have to be a price tag like this. Unfortunately, that's not the case. You're just here on a special Saturday with a special moment in an auction, ready to get a great, great value on a major yellow diamond. Last call is now. So who else, if anybody? 1 final minute left. Here it is on the hand again. Let's show you the inside. This is that bright, stunning. I mean, you don't get better color than that. That is the superstar color you want to have. $4,525 is what we're looking for to get you in. There's that inside under gallery. Oh, that's good. And a $4,500 yellow diamond, not a 1, but a carat and a half that looks like a 2. That's what I couldn't get over when I looked at those. I've had a number of 2 carats. Probably sold more 2-carat yellow diamonds than anybody on the planet on TV. And yet, look at this. Looks like a 2-carat all day, $4,500. The bid, sounds like, Donna, it may be yours. We have 20 seconds here to finalize that. And then I think we're going to bring out that wonder necklace. Yep, coming on up for you on the way. Get ready, get ready. $4,500, last call. Don't forget about that 50-point charm ring. Still have a 50-point diamond charm ring for you as well, if you would like that. Museum wheels still to come. Great Mandarin garnet and a bridge. All of that still happening in the show. Any requests you have, we've got them. So tell us what you need to see before we go off the air in 45 minutes. Here's our last look. 45's going once, going twice, 3 times. That's it, sold. Congratulations, that's out of here. And then we're gonna show you, okay, really wild necklace coming up. This one I've been wearing. You've been seeing it. You've been asking about it. Let's take a look at it a little closer here on the hand, and then we'll try to figure out a stand for you. But this is really, really cool. This is just a bold way to do a chevron style. All of that bottom portion there is all mirror finished gold. That's going to be item number 8375. It has diamonds within it, so it's a take on that wonder style we do. Kind of looks like the Wonder Ring, that chevron style that we're seeing so much, but this is a powerful piece. It's got a great diamond cut chain. We've built in the adjustability for you, so you can see that 16, 17, 18 inches, and a lobster claw. And for some reason, I have a rose and a white. I don't have the yellow because the yellow would be rocking. Because yellow gold, when you get a lot of surface area of shine off yellow gold that's mirror finished, it's really pretty. It's just really rich and catches the light really well. So our 44 points in diamonds here, and yeah, it's a brand new style, and you can adjust it so you can wear it a little higher or lower depending on the neckline you're wearing, but it also is great to layer, and this is one you may want to put on a little lower and then maybe have something, you know, a little bit simpler. Could it be the DBTY perhaps on top? That'd be a great idea to layer. It is not going to be, though, and this is just a brand new idea and just a beautiful, bold way to do a necklace as well. Let me show you the rose gold that's here as well, and then we'll show it to you on. But this is really, this will give you a better idea of what the yellow gold looks like as well, just to give you kind of a special look there. But you can see there's so much of that richness, and that's of course our pink gold, which is really attractive. There's a lot of rose gold out there that doesn't doesn't always look as pretty or as feminine. A lot of times it looks a little bit too orange or too brown. Ours is a really good blushy color pink, and huge value here. And blowing it out for a necklace that's supposed to be $21.99. Forget about that. We're going to show it to you on next, but it's got some great size. I'll measure it here as well for you, so we can give you a couple of different looks, and then show you just width-wise here that it's going to be a little bit like just about an inch or so across the way. I'll just show you here about 1.25 inches there, from actually more like 1.5 inches from side to side, and then of course the actual length of it from the point to that very outer edge there is going to be a little bit different, but it's going to be about 1 inch there from one to another, so you can see that. So it's got a great size to it. It's really impressive, and you can feel free to even layer a couple of them too. It'd create this cool kind of arrow design that you have. It sits really nicely because obviously it sits flat, doesn't turn, doesn't twist, but also when you see it on, you can really, I think, appreciate that, you know, there's that gold gleam that you're going to get. It's a beautiful glow because you have so much of that surface area, and you can see here as it kind of lifted up here, so you can see it's got that really nice shine, which again is all about angles here, so we'll just try to get you a look at that. But it's really well done, and I'm wearing it at the 17, just kind of that midpoint there, so you can go a little higher or a little lower as you wish, but it's not going to be $2,199. We're just going to do a little special little something here for any of our lovers of gold and diamonds, something that you can see all day. You've been watching it, and it's got that beautiful kind of bold presence to it. The chain we've done a little bit heavier gauge than we usually do because it's that bigger piece, so to make it work and make sense, we didn't want to do something that was too light or too thin, because that's really good for just smaller, daintier pieces, but this has got a lot of bold quality to it, so we really wanted to make the chain stand out as well, and it's only going to be $999. And also, I'll show you what a couple of them look like together if you do want to layer it up. So if you want to mix and match your golds, or if you just think about, you know, different colors that you might have, and this is just the, let me show you first the white gold here layered, so you can see how fun it would be to actually put it almost like 1 inch apart if you wanted to, because, you know, we really have a lot of fun right now getting bold with our necklaces and our necklines, and that's kind of back now, so we're seeing a lot of those bigger designer pieces, but that's going to be certainly the way to get the white gold layered. But we can also show you the rose gold here as well and show you what that would look like. But for $9.99, a great way to get kind of that wonder style we love that goes with the wonder ring that so many of us own and wear all the time. So it's really special. Here's the this is the rose gold, just so you can see that and see the difference there in the rose gold and how that shines too. And then of course yellow gold's perfectly fine if you want the yellow. But for $9.99, it's a heavy piece. Let me tell you, it's not uncomfortable, but it's got some weight and some really great feel to it. So that'll be only $9.99 if you'd like it. And then we'll go back to our wheel. I want to try to show you up close as well, if we can, so you can see, if I hold it here, all that mirror finishing and what this looks like from an up close perspective, so you can see that, really how it's made and how you have that larger frame of that gold, and you can see it's really well done, kind of a beveled edge there, and then you've got the pave within it, and there's that really strong, nice heavyweight Rolo link chain that's still diamond cut, so a really great look there. Congratulations if you get one, $9.99. All right, so back to our wheel. We're going to show you a couple other pieces here on a museum wheel that we have so many great pieces for you to take a look at, and also the big Mandarin. Here's the big Mandarin garnet. We got this one for you here as well. This is such a superstar, and there's a big discount. And I know we had the, it makes me think of that cashmere sapphire brought to you a couple days ago with that big mounting like this. Well, here's the same mounting, but this time with a Mandarin garnet. And this will be, what do you think? Really good look. So it's a strong Mandarin. Item number here is 7607, 8 karat 36 on the Mandarin garnet in that bright, stunning orange color. It's got 128 diamonds as well. This is a really about as large as a bridge as we do here. 4 rows all the way through and underneath, and top and bottom kind of looks like it's suspending that stone, just like a tension set look without it being. Tension sets can be a little risky, so we don't use them very often, but it kind of gives you that look of a tension set, which is kind of nice. So you get a really specialty mounting, and still a bridge where you get the diamonds going all the way under and through, and we got a blowout. That's why it's here. So if you're a Mandarin lover, come on in, $99.99 for a big time 8 karat 36. Let's take a look at it on so you can see it, just the color and the way it glows. I am watching this literally cast this bright orange light and glow underneath there. So the entire stone, when I picked it up to just put it on, it's like all the orange. That stone is so clean that the light's going through it, and it was casting this like bright orange light onto the diamonds underneath it, and that's what it looks like from a profile view. First caller on this one, the $99.99 goes to the wayside. We're going to blow it out for $49.90, better yet, $3,900, better yet. Let's just try it. First caller on this one, not even $39.99. Watch. This is the 836. When we get big mandarins, they simply don't stick around. They are gone in a flash. It's hugely important to take advantage of this. It's not 39, it's not 38, it's not 37. This is my largest for the value, and you get the 128 in the diamonds, changing the gold if you want to. It's white gold now, offering that really nice contrast. I'll make it $36.99 first caller, and that's even a Roval Mandarin slightly. So you get a very unique specialty cut to it, and all the diamonds from top to bottom, and it looks so good. So that's $36.99, and then let me show you something really special before we get to the museum pieces that we have, and still keep calling on any of our big diamond designer pieces that we have. The star design is gone, but we have that big pave design that's kind of a gents or ladies piece. Plus, we have that really, really important rhombus cut for you as well. And then I got to show you. I've got to show you this. We still have two of the Afghan pinks, and I really need to show you this Marilani mint garnet because it's in the bridge and it's fabulous and it's a major blowout. So we're going to stick with the garnets here. Go to the Marilani mint right here. This is one of the most attractive colors and sizes and shapes we've had, and the item number is $79.24. We'll give you a great big value on this one. It's our last of the Marilanis that have this cut, and you can see if you look, it's almost like a blue hue that comes from the underneath, like it's kind of like a secondary hue is what we call it. It's still minty green, but it's got a little touch of blue. Remember when we have chameleons and sometimes they'll give you a little more golden green, sometimes they're more of that blue green. That's what this is very much similar to. It's got that look. So it's a really special stone. Bridge mounting to go with it. 99 points in diamonds there. Change the gold if you want to. When we have carat and a half Marilanis, when they debuted, and everything that I had at the time was gone, we had a second little parcel come to play. And this is that second parcel that got a reduction in price. So you're not even paying that $39.99 that the carat and a halves once were. You've got a much better value coming your way. It is only $1,888 first caller only. Good luck. $1,888 for a Marilani mint of that size. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So one only, $1,888, and I'll try it on for you here. Coming up next, we got big Paraiba. We've got my butterfly ring. We've got tanzanite. I'm loving this one. The round tanzanite's amazing. Have the 2 carat 11 Paraiba coming up as well. All that on the way. Let me try this on because that one looks like that one's going to be going. No doubt about it. $1,888 for a Marilani mint garnet. Look at the color. And it changes color. It goes to bright red if you get it under UV light. Think about that. A phenomenal gem in that specialty cutting. $1,888. Do you have this one, Spencer, or shall we? All right, we'll give it 30 more seconds. We'll be on our way here. I'm going to bring out some very special pieces coming up for you. We've got that orange diamond, too. Any orange diamond lovers out there? Got a really cool orange diamond. One only for our orange diamond. Afghan pink diaspores, I've got 2 left. Heart-shaped tanzanite, we got 1 left. We got 1 big round here as well. And I did want to show you, because I've had so many people asking about this. There's a 513 diamond bracelet here. Just got to mention it, because this should not be here. It's 7.5 inches in length. It's our big-time tennis bracelet, but with baguettes. Instead of just rounds, take a look, because this is a really big value. You may have missed it last evening. It is a big time 5 carat 13 bracelet. 7213 is the number, and we have got, well, just this one. So it's all done in that 14 karat white gold. It will stay in the white gold. This is 7.5 inches, but the unique part about it is the 2 baguettes alternating with the rounds. So you get those baguettes and rounds together, which we'll see sometimes in rings, and we tend to love it. Even more of a statement when you can go 7.5 inches of that diamond pattern all the way around your wrist. Beautiful. It really, really is stunning. We're going to make it yours right now. Very first caller on this one. I tried everything, and this was on a Friday, so maybe you weren't with us, maybe you didn't see it. This is your moment where it did start, and keeping this in mind, it was $12,999. That is the price you should pay at TVON. However, got a much better value for you. Just put it down. We got the auction going at, well, we were trying to get it going at 55. Put it right at $1,000 a carat. Then we went under $1,000 a carat, got it for $5,000. That didn't start the auction, so here's what I did instead. I went $4,500, did not get the open there. So what I'm prepared to do is just make this easy so we don't have to spend a lot of time on it. We're going to make it $44.99, just a done deal price tag, one only. Gotta grab it. I just thought our Saturday viewers probably need to see this, considering that bracelets are so in demand now more than ever this time of year when you've got diamonds like this. And look at this from a distance away. Insert closure, figure 8 safeties. It's going to have 2 figure 8 safeties, of course, and that's what it looks like from a distance away. So a really important look when you get the shine, different shine off of baguettes than rounds. So that's $44.99 if you like it, and that's well under $1,000 a carat for all VS diamonds, and that's not supposed to happen. That's just not possible when you're talking about all individual larger stones. There's that bookend. You see how you're getting, we talked about this with the star when we had the kite cuts. We've talked about it with other baguettes, princess cuts. The baguettes do something different. They give you a whole different flash and fire about them. Make sure you dial in on that one. I just had to show it one more time in case you're thinking about that bracelet. Or if you've been looking for something in diamonds that aren't just round brilliant, straightforward, because that seems to be all we see in diamond tennis bracelets. That's a classic and traditional, but it's so really exciting to see one like this, and you've got all that. Just kind of coiled it around so you can see as many as possible here and really get a good look at it. Also, have our 26-point pink diamond here still, one of those available. Got some earrings for you and lots more, and we're gonna show you a quick look at a bracelet here. Let's just see what we got going on a bracelet. Also, a beautiful pair of earrings on the way that's got a lot going on. This is a really, you know what these remind me of? We did some $10,000 earrings before. Check this out. This is an earring that has the big cluster, and then it wraps baguettes. This is very similar to the bracelet in that these are tapered baguettes that are wrapping around. It's actually 2 rows together, wrapping around this larger stud earring. We have seen earrings like this for 10 grand. The difference being they were center stones. This is a cluster of stones in the middle, and we're going to do something right now for you on a really beautiful, 14 karat gold. We got 81.91 here. It's actually 102 in the baguettes, and then we break it down 58 points in the rounds as well. It starts with the bigger round. You can see every single surface flash off those stones. You start to see where they're individually so wild, but do you know, you're actually going to get more flash from a diamond earring when there's more diamonds than just the one. One pair only. $49.99 price tag. Let's try something. One pair. I wish I had a bunch, because this is the kind of diamond earring that everybody always wants. We hardly ever see $10,000 normally for this look. $49.99 is the price tag on our bag today. Blowout time, one pair. This is what you got to see though, the size. The size from a distance away, and see how they look like, almost like an Asher cut at first because of the outside edge and shape and style you have here, but this is your measurement because they're mighty fine. This is like a big button style earring, 1/2 inch top to bottom and side to side. First caller, $19.99. See who's got him, 30 seconds, that's all I can do. $19.99, and I'll put one up to the ear for you as well so you can see the size, because that's another thing. You've got to really appreciate the fact that it's this big an earring with this kind of styling to it in something that normally costs $10,000 for this look when you're just getting like one big stone. Look at that from that distance away. You can see that amazing size it gives you. $1,999. Go get that. That earring is one only. So I wish we could make a bunch like this, but when you have workmanship like that with tapered baguettes, it becomes very complicated to do. So you've got a really good look, and there's your finishing. So that's going to be what sits so well against the ear. Of course, anchors that post right at the center, and then you've got that big butterfly backing. Okay, so let's do something crazy wild here. We've got a couple of unique pieces here for you, and we're ready to show them. But again, it's last call on anything that you've seen in the show because we only have 30 minutes remaining. So I want to make sure you understand that we've got a last call for anybody who's thinking about seeing something again tonight, or today rather, and you want to see something specialty. It's going to be time to go. Now we also have, okay, take a look at this. Smaller style. Butterfly kind of look here. This is a smaller style. We can do those. You know what? If you want those diamond earrings, they're $4.99. If you want a little smaller style, but still not just a round, not just a basic, something a little more unique, that's a good look. And then we have, get ready, something very, very cool coming up for you. And even Paraiba earrings are here too. If you like Paraibas or need some, Paraibas to go with, let's say a bigger piece that you already have or a ring you've got, we've got Paraiba earrings. That's rare to find. And here's what we're going to do on the drop earring that we have coming up in yellow gold, because what we can only do there is just the white gold, as you see. We're going to bring these on out for you. Look at this style. This is a fun one because they twist and turn and have all this really cool diamond cutting within it. And then it starts with this great drop that's going to be this like square style of gold. Take a look at this. This is going to be one pair only, and the item number is 8129. See what you have here, a square at the top, chain, and then this bar is all the way around. So it's going to be no matter how you see them, what angle, from the back, from the front, from the side. These are Italian made, so it's kind of that last of our Italian gold pieces we brought you. Yellow gold, one pair, first caller, $399, and this is your length on them. So one only, and they're just in the yellow gold, and they twist and they turn. So you see how the bar itself is kind of twisted, but then it's almost like there's an internal type of look you have that goes all the way through. That's 2 inches from top to bottom. So great look there. Let's go back up close. You got to see this. This is what I mean by twisting and turning. So as they move, you always catch that diamond cutting. It's like a diamond cutting cylinder that's in between your squared off style. That's all mirror finished. Really a cool look there. $399. Just a nice little fun deal for somebody who likes something specialty and different and kind of a little more unique than what we normally see. Okay, so coming up, a cool ring. Love this designer ring. We're going to start with this one on the hand, and then we're going to go from there. Let me know who's got them. $399, yellow gold, and also those are done in the 14K, 2-inch drop. Why it says 1-inch gold bar, I guess that's the 1 inch is the bar, and then you've got that extra chain and that extension, which makes it 2 inches in total. Yellow gold, $399. Okay, so coming up, here's the next ring we're going to show you. I'm going to start with it on the hand because it's one of those pieces, designer, baguettes, rounds. We're going to do something wild here. It is a beautiful look here, great idea. These are the ones that have been a little pricey because they have these baguette and round options here. Look at this. This one though is very complex because it's got that tapering baguette effect. Let's put it on the auction block. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go 0 to start. And we're going to let you pay whatever you want, but it is 18 karat gold, and it's item number 8601, and it's a really special ring because it can be worn anywhere, and you've got the open work and the bypass and the tapered baguettes that are long and lean, and then round brilliance the rest of the way. 18 points in the baguette, 16 points. These designer styles have been $3,000 a carat. I am saying forget about it. We're going to do one really cool deal, and we'll do white, yellow, or rose gold. I'm going to start at 0. We're going to go up in $100 increments and see who wants 18 karat gold with a really important stack of diamonds all the way around. You see that great finishing that you have, and we're starting at nothing, and we're going up in $100 increments, and if it goes for if it goes for $100, it goes for $100. It's just a matter of getting it home. That's all we got to do for the next 25 minutes is find a way to move some jewelry out of here no matter what it takes. Let me know if you have requests at all. Yellow gold earrings, I think, are still here if you like those drops. Yes. You got it. Paraiba earrings coming up. No open yet. Okay. Okay, no open. Let's show Yvette her earrings. These are Paraibas. We'll get you Paraibas here. They are oval stones. We'll get them right up here for you as soon as I grab them. We are going to show you a lot of great jewelry here in the last 20 minutes, and let us know what requests you have, please. We'd love to hear what you're looking for. And this one, yikes. Okay, no open. We're moving on. No open on that fabulous ring. Here are the Paraibas. They're ovals. Yes. Okay, so we had a couple. Which ones are you talking about? The big ones? The 1999 ones? Yep. Do you need to see them again? You got it. Here they are. Here are the diamond earrings. We have $100. Those are the diamond earrings, Antonio. $200. 200 we have. Antonio, if you like those, I had all the information up there, so you might want to ask somebody because we're going to get ready for this auction. We have $300 now, $300. So there are the earrings. Those are $19.99. See how they can be turned and twisted to different angles there? Antonio, they're white gold, $81.91 is the item number, $19.99. So we have $300, and we are down to 2 bidders. 2 bidders only. Anybody want to go 4? Yeah, you got 4? Thank you. We have $400 to Allison's bidder over here, looking for 5. Allison got 4. We're looking for 5. 500 we have. Thank you so much. Whatever we got to do. Oh, we're at 5. Joanne's got 5. There's the ring on the hand. 18, 16, you got it. So only $500 right now. Uh-oh. As soon as we're down to one bidder, we clock it. 600 you have. All right, $600 we have. $600. 600, looking for 7. $800 we have. 800, mini power bid. They're playing a strategy, I do believe. That looks like you have 2 huge pear shapes. But remember, it's not actually a pear shape. It's baguettes and rounds. We're down to one bidder. We're going to give it 2 minutes and sell it. 2 final minutes. The Paraiba earrings are next, Yvette, so stick around for those. Antonio, did you get the big diamond earrings, or do you want to see them again? All right, so the big diamond earrings are gone. That was the $19.99 pair. We still have the flowers that were $4.99. We're at $800 to one bidder only, and that's why the clock is up. We've got one bidder left. If you want to jump in, you can. Yes. You took a rose gold wonder necklace. Thank you. The rose gold, very popular. Glad we had the rose gold to show you. Paraiba earrings are next. Tennis bracelets still here. Lots of pieces going out. Make those decisions. Rest of the day here. We're down to 23 minutes. And looking forward to hearing what you'd like to see before we go. We're even going to bring out that orange diamond too. That'll be a fun one. And we still have those yellow gold earrings, the drops. Those drop earrings are still here if you'd like them. And yep, all right. So final 80 seconds left on the ring. Uh-oh. $800. Here we go. Last chance, last call. Paraiba earrings, one pair only. So that, hopefully you're really on the phone lines early when we do that, because those don't tend to stick around when we got a big price discount on those, and they're coming up. So that'll be here for you. And then, of course, we have got more and more and more to show you, but it is last call right now in this diamond ring. $800, one caller left, one bidder. You still have time to jump in. Looking for $900 or more. Just a beautiful ring with a major original price, and that just does not matter right now. Just does not matter. It's whatever we can do to get these pieces a home for you. So here's our last chance, $800. Okay, sounds like that's going out for $800. Big Paraiba earrings next. The studs, $54.35. Tony will be next. I'm going to rock through the next 20 minutes. We'll try to move a couple hundred pieces as fast as we can. That's it? 800 once? Twice? Anybody else on this one? I know we have a lot of people on the phone lines, but there are on a lot of requests here for the end of the night, or end of the day. All right. Is it nighttime yet? It sure feels that way. Here are the Paraiba earrings, Yvette. That one's already sold at 800. Thank you so much. Here's the only pair of Paraiba earring studs that I have. It's really a kind of a button-style earring. They're a north-south design, so they're actually going to sit like this in the ear. That's a beautiful, bright, beautiful Paraiba color. I love it. Blues and greens together, and very pretty, very feminine. And of course, this little stack of diamonds that goes north and south. It's 5435. They're a carat 21 in the Paraiba, 60 points plus each, and 27 points is the diamond weight. And all of that, yikes, this one's going to go very quickly. It's tough to match these stones. Those are perfectly matched. I think we forgive sometimes on an earring. We'll go, we get it. It's Paraiba. They're tough to match. Let's just, get close, because they're on either side of the head. So what does it matter? It matters. And you don't want to make an earring unless it's going to match to perfection. And look at those Paraibas. It is one of the trickier stones because they inherently have the blues and the greens. It's tough to get them exactly the same cut, size, clarity, and color play. This has it, and it's not going to be a $59.99 piece. Oh, no. We're blowing them out right now, first caller only, and we'll show you all the looks from a distance, from close up, on the ear, but they're not $59.99. It's time to dial. They're only going to be $1,999 for 2 incredible Paraiba stones matched up together. Look at how stunning from a distance, because there's a bit of a nice drop. I mean, in the sense, not like a drop like movement, but that length that's giving you, just a little bit over a half an inch from the top to the bottom. They do sit that way because there's your post. You can see it's up toward the upper third of the earring there. So right underneath where those diamonds up top begin. And that's going to be, $19.99 for the one-of-a-kind pair of Paraiba earrings. My goodness. That is just, gosh, if selling jewelry was a crime, I am going to be so arrested and thrown into jail after this show, because this has just been the day of discounts, no doubt about it. Here's what they look like from a distance away as well, just so you can see kind of how they look from a distance away with that beautiful kind of length that they give you there. And that's exactly where they'll sit. So depending on the length of your lobe, those diamonds at the base might drape a little bit, and you have that great kind of like a, little Art Deco feel to me. $19.99, back to the wheel we'll go. Sounds like those are going. We'll just see who's got them. There's a lot of people on the phone lines here that are picking them up, or are they? We're going to find out. We've got earrings and necklaces from previous presentations going out right now. I got other earrings going out the door. We've got those necklaces. The Wonder Necklace continues to be popular at $9.99. Do not wait to call in and see if your favorite is still here today. And there is still a 211. If you missed this yesterday, we have a 211 Paraiba. I still can't get over this price tag. Best value I've had on Paraiba ever in my history. I've had 6 years at TVON. That was yesterday. 6 years was to the day. So I got to say, I've had a lot of 2-carat Paraibas. This value is the best one we have. Let me know on the earrings, but I want to show you the ring, which the ring is going to show you what I've been talking about is so much blue color with the ring, which is a lot more rare to get. And you see it right there, 211 on this Paraiba. I brought it out as a debut last night, understanding that, you know, limited audience on Friday, but still wanting to bring you a real like wow piece. This is it. It's item number 8695. It's just one only, and it's a 211 Paraiba. 37 points on the pear shapes, round brilliance the rest of the way. This is a superstar. There's certain values that really stand out, and I think this one will forever stand out in my mind. When jewelry is you know, the last thing I'm thinking about one day, it's like there is going to be certain standout pieces. This is one of them, and it's because the 2 carats are so few and far between. I pointed this out. I got to do it again in case you weren't with me last night. Look at the clarity of this stone through the back. Type 3 wear. Like, right? This is a type 3 stone. It's supposed to have all kinds of inclusions. Look at the clarity. If you are really particular, I say more power to you. Be particular about your stones. Be particular about your collectibles and your Paraibas. I am. You can be too. We're going to bring you the best, and what you should be doing is paying more for a stone with that clarity and that size and that overwhelmingly blue. It's more blue than it is green, which is really tough to do. When I bring 2-carat Paraibas of late, you know this as well as I do, $15,000 stones. They're 15 grand. The fact that this is going less than 15,000 makes it the value, but to see where I'm actually taking it, even better. Not a time to wait, guys. 15,000, it's not 10,000, it's not. If you have been waiting on the value, and don't think, because this is the mistake some people make, is they think, well, if it debuted last night, maybe it needs to be here a while before it can really be discounted. Well, if you're saying that, you don't know Lolo. Because when I bring out a premiere, I don't care. It's got to be that best value possible. You're not paying 10, 9, or 8. You're not even paying the $79.99 that a 211 already. We could see it be here for years and years and years after this. It's not going to be this price. There's no reducing it. We take you right down to the bottom on premiere. Well, it was premiered last night. Now it's here back again for you today. And maybe this is the look you need to see, that perfect clarity. I love that when it sits on the hand too, you have this side to side, diamonds going from one side of the hand to the other, all the way across. $79.99. It's not even $7,500. This is a 211. You just don't see these stones any longer. They're all mined out the world over. This is your time to get it. It is $6,999 for a 211 Paraiba that is clean. That is such a miracle price to get a major stone like that, and it's under 7,000. Paraiba collectors rejoice. Here it is. This is the one to own. Side to side with that diamond weight. See how it goes from one side to the other? So you can size it. You can even change the gold color if you want to, but what a value to get something like this with the clarity, not just from the front, from the back as well. You see pristine clarity, and if you're taking Paraibas because you know how rare they are and you know prices are going up, I've got a stone like this, it's clean like this, and it's 10 carat, it's worth over $1 million. Of course it is, because these are stones that go for a minimum of $60,000 a carat. Well, we're not getting $60,000 a carat. $69.99 first caller. Jalen, let me know if you've got it, because we got a lot of people that are going to be after this one at that value. $69.99. I've never seen a 2 carat clean like this, and it's 211. I'm shortchanging it here. It's a 211 finished on the inside. Check that out. Look at that clarity from the side, from the other side, from the inside. All that clarity on that 211. Call me. We got 30 seconds with that one. It is beautiful. And if you want the earrings, they're here. The Paraiba earrings are still here for you as well. But $69.99 for a huge Paraiba. And there are smart shoppers out there that are collectors that know that if TVON's bringing a Paraiba, it's going to be priced like nobody else can do. And that is for sure. And that's exactly what you're seeing right here. Do not wait. $69.99. Try it. You can always send it back. Nobody's sending that back. You get that at home, even if you have a Paraiba collection, even if you already have bigger stones and you have, okay, maybe you have stones you paid a lot more for. Put this one up next to it. You bought something a while ago, bigger stone, ultimate clarity, spent $50,000. Well, put this up next to it. You're going to have a really important clarity in stone there. And I think for that kind of price tag, you know we're living right here today, giving you some real major giveaways. If you have any questions on our conch pearls we debuted earlier, let me know if you need to see any more of those. Still, our biggest one is here. Think about those. Remember those big diamonds by the yard bracelets we brought you? They're hanging out as well. We've got the wonder necklaces. That big V style necklace still continues to be popular here today. So call me if you'd like one of those. And white, yellow, or rose gold. All right, so coming up, last call on the show. We are here with a big diamond. Let's look at this one diamond ring we have, 70 points. And we're going to help you with this one really quickly here. Look at this. This is a wild stone. It is our 70-point round brilliant. Then we keep it going. Item number is 3264. Last 13 minutes now, and we're going to be busy with requests. You know that. So get them in on the early side. So we're sure to have enough time to spend to answer all your questions. But look at this. 70 points. Last time I had this ring, it was a 50-pointer. That was only a couple of days ago, so you might get, them confused. But this is a bigger center stone. Then you have a 133 diamond double halo around it. Fabulous. And a big look all the way around, side to side. It gives you an entire diameter of diamonds. It tends to look like it's just one massive diamond on your hand. Here it is. I'm going to put this 5 on if it's the last thing I do. There it is, because it's not a pinky ring, I don't think. And it's a major 203 diamond weight. And we have just, you know what, time to get it at home. 203 total. True story, it was here on a wheel last night. The $49.99 ring came down, and it came down to $24.99. I'm going to try something really quickly here. We're going to go $2,400 to open. I know a lot of you have been thinking about it, wanted to give it another look here. We're going to go $2,400 to open with a $25 increment, and we'll see where it goes. I can't discount Beyond Wheels, you know that. That's like a company-wide policy. I'm going to try something because I know a lot of you might be seeing it for the first time, but full disclosure, it was here on a wheel for more money here last night, just a few hours ago. Now we're bringing it out, $2,400 to open, $25 increments, and I'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. And yes, 203 is your diamond weight, but when we do see bigger diamonds, we usually see what? A pear shape, a cushion cut, an oval, not usually rounds. This is a round. So ideal in its cutting, what we call the Tolkowski round. The perfect proportions, the perfect physics went into it to figure out how to perfectly facet so that you could maximize your brilliance from your diamond. That and the fact that we have a VS stone there with everything there is VS. The center, the sides, the halos, everything. And it's at, well, it's not at 2,400 yet, but we've got 30 seconds to try and get that here so we can make sure it goes out today. So it's last call on requests if you have them. Don't forget about the conch pearls we debuted today. Have those here for you. A couple of those left, including the 4-carat plus, which is the largest by far. Still have that for you. And then we're going to show you a big tanzanite blowout as well before we wrap up here. And don't forget, I'm just going to say it one more time, maybe two. Join us tomorrow, Sunday. I know, you're going, Sunday. I always want, well, Sunday, tomorrow on November 6th, which, of course, don't forget to take those clocks back. Remember, we fall back at 2 a.m. tonight, so you remember that means we get an extra hour of shopping sleep. Some need their beauty sleep. Some need their shopping sleep. We need our shopping sleep because we have quite the shopping extravaganza tomorrow. So utilize that extra hour, but be with us at 10 a.m. Pacific, which will really be 11 o'clock, but we'll be here at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to kick off some kind of Sunday show. No open on this one. Let's get to our round tanzanite. I'm so excited about this 406. It is just, well, let me show it to you because I think we're about to see the round with the reds. More red than we've seen in any round prior. Look at that. I mean, I'm not even tilting it up towards the camera. It's got a little overhead view right now, and this is item number 8134. It brings a 406 to you. It gives you an amazing red flash from around, which we don't normally see, and we do have a request for, hi, Debbie. Debbie wants to see some very special anything. Zambarans, we got them. Anything vibrant, anything in a drop. We got them, Debbie, so we'll show those coming up next, but this I just had to bring out, and yes, it's a 406 with a carat 09 in that very large jumbo halo in the fabulous diamonds. Get ready. Perfect halo in diamonds, round brilliance, everything about this. Now we have a round brilliant for the diamonds. It's a round Portuguese cut for the center, just to be clear. But all fabulous, really cool in white, yellow, rose gold. How about this? One quick caller. We've got moments left of the show, like down to 8.5 minutes. It's time to go. This is no longer $49.99. That is what you should be paying today for this incredible blue wing block D. So rare to see the rounds. Don't have many left. Love this size for everyday wear. Love it with a wonder ring or a paired up with anything you want to stack it with, but it is fantastic on its own. Here's what it looks like all by itself. Look at that stone. Is going. It looks like it's plugged in. Electrified and vibrant and stunning. I'm blowing it out. It's first caller situation. It's $19.99. End of the show time is here. We've got 8 minutes left and we are moving some jewelry. And that is $1,999 for a 406 with the bigger diamonds as well. Perfect halo. That is keeping it as classic as it gets. I mean, we do all kinds of blue wing block Ds and bridge mountings and yellow diamonds. And heck, we even had a blue wing with demantoids today. This keeps it classic, round with the halo, but the halo is done right with that $19.99 price tag for 60 more seconds. Then we're going to show Debbie's request here. And we've got a few more pieces still to get at home, like the big Paraiba, the 211 Paraiba for $69.99. Got to move. Got to move it today. Got the fabulous wonder necklaces. They continue to be popular. The Paraiba earrings for $19.99. You could get the whole set of Paraibas today and still be spending less than $9,000 and get earrings and a ring to match together. And all of that still hanging out. Earrings coming up for a quick request, and then we'll show you what else we have here because it's the last call on the show. Got about now 7 minutes remaining, and don't forget, be with us tomorrow. Just even if you make a point to be with us, because if you're going, yeah, I've heard you saying, you know, what is it tomorrow, new premiere, what is it? Well, it's something we really would encourage you to be with us. At least check in with me at the top of the hour, at the top of the show at 10 a.m. Pacific time sharp, and see what we're up to tomorrow, okay? That's all I can say at this point. Just make sure, and if you have a jewelry loving friend or family member that you know loves fine jewelry, make sure they're with us tomorrow as well. So that's all I can say for now. We've got our final look at that tanzanite. Hopefully that one's gone. Let me know if anybody's got it. The 406, $19.99. Have some earrings to flash here for Debbie. I hope she likes these. They are definitely vibrant. There's Mandarin garnets in trillion cuts. This is always a tricky earring to set up. Let me set them up here before we actually move along so you can take as long a look at that tanzanite as possible. I do have these earrings for you, Debbie. They're a longer earring. They've got a trillion carat 60 Zambaran weight. They've got diamonds to boot up top and a lever back setting. So we'll bring those forward. Call me, tanzanite. Still hanging out, $19.99. Here are the earrings. Look at this. Lever back, trillion, diamonds. What more could you need? What more could you want, right? It's a beautiful, lengthier style with that diamond pave. It's like a diamond shape, right? Diamond shape, elongated, diamonds pave. Yes. Okay. Can you check and see if it went through and whatever and all that kind of stuff? Because we never know, right? Debbie, if you like them, item number is 1249, carat 60 trillion. Carat 60 trillion total weight, that'd be 80 points in each, plus 26 points in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose. You don't have to leave them in the rose gold. Those are $699, Debbie, if you like them. And that is a Royal Zambaran color shifting garnet. And then we're still waiting to see who's got that round tanzanite, that 406. Okay, Jalen, yes, you getting the earrings for Debbie? Okay, let me show her the length here, show you what these look like from a distance away. There you go. That's the trillion. So see how the trillion kind of points down? The diamonds meet in the middle of the trillion, and then it points downward towards the end of the earring. They're 1 3/4 in the length. Yeah, it looks like that's actually 1 3/4 there, Tone. It looks like it, yep. 1 3/4 with that lever back. Let me know if you'd like them. $6.99. That's by request. Are we all caught up on requests for the moment? Because we have about 4.5 minutes left in the show. Let us know if you have any questions. I'll be out there in the phone bank for you after the show goes off the air. If you have any questions or want to talk about anything or need to put a request in for tomorrow or for the future, but $6.99 on those earrings. Debbie, let us know. We're going back to the tansy. Got to show you this tanzanite. See if anybody wants that round. I don't think that one's gone out the door yet, so this is your time to pick it up. In this, just again, flashy reds there going on. We know rounds are going to give you more flash, But when it's a red flash from your round, sometimes that actually gets negated by that bright kind of white flash you get from the round. Not the case here. You're getting an exquisite amount of red all the way through the stone, not just one section here or there, all the way really through. Yes. Oh, good. Thank you so much. All right, so let me know if that's confirmed. We're verifying on this one right now. And $19.99, new registers shopping today as well. Thank you all so much for being with us. Also want to remind you, in the tanzanite world, there is one more, and it's a trillion. We can go larger here with a 592. So if you want to go larger, we can go to a 592 trillion, another dazzling cut though. Another cut that gives you a lot of brilliance to it. Also, 8666 is going to be a carat 81 in diamonds, so we've upped the ante here. The stone size is bigger and the diamond weight is bigger. 592 in the trillion, 181 in diamonds, and that one's only going to be, it's a quick blowout. We have 3 minutes. I'll make it, actually, let's not even do the $49.99. First caller. You don't pay $39.99 today. You pay $29.99 for the trillion cut and one of our bigger diamond mountings. This is a take on the bridge. Look at that. Double row goes underneath. And then that big platform with that huge halo and diamonds going around your tanzanite right on there. Jalen, did you have any questions? Okay, so we're all good. We're all good. Looking at the round there, 4 carat 06 is verifying. Sambaran earrings. Debbie, let me know what you think, or if we can find something else for you, perhaps for tomorrow. And this is that $29.99 trillion, which I'll show you on the hand here, and we'll be on our way. If you have any questions about what you've seen today for the 3 hours, please let me know. We'll be able to answer those questions, let you know if something's still available, and help you out. Of course, we had some Conch pearls debut today. That was exciting. Thank you for joining us for that. Also, a lot of great new items and lots of diamond pieces. So if you have any questions on anything, it may still be available. Call us. We'll help you out. The phone number is the same. So even after we go off the air in 2 minutes, we'll still be here taking your phone calls. The phone lines stay open for about 10 minutes after the show goes off the air, so we can help you out. But this is the one to own for $29.99. Grab that quickly. It's a really fine trillion cut. You're still getting those reds. Love that this bridge comes up, gets wider as it leads up to that halo. Really perfectly matches up with the point of the trillion and the gigantic diamonds. You don't just get a carat 81 in diamonds without really adding in some bigger stones and some smaller stones there, and that's the way it operates. So that's $29.99 if you'd like it. Final minute and a half left. And again, any questions you have, please let me know. We're here and we'll help you out, but the phone number is the same. So reach out to us quickly now. We'll help you out, or just jot it down and call us after we go off the air here, and we'll be able to help you out. Still have that 211. Really just quick last call here to mention just really briefly. We wrap up our week on Sundays. Sundays are always special. Tomorrow, please join us. Please join us. Consider this your formal invitation to be with us tomorrow for a very, very special TV on Sunday. It's all I can say for now, but you'll be very glad you joined us. It's going to be what everybody's talking about for some time to come. So make sure you're with us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you guys then. Take a last look at our tanzanite. We've got something very special happening tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to say for now. We'll tell you right at the top of the show. Make sure you're with us. And again, even if you got something else going on, try to check in with us and see what's going on, because it's going to be a very special day here. It's the time change day. So remember, do that whole, change those clocks, fall back an hour, get that extra hour of shopping sleep, and be ready, because we're going to do some very special things tomorrow, and I can't wait to be here with you for that. So it all kicks off at 10 a.m. We'll see you then. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and do call us with any questions you have. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your day. Be with us tomorrow.